All right, we are back. Welcome back to GTU 2025. I'm here with none other than Mr. Raptor. How you doing,
What's up?
sir?
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
Oh, of course. Thank you for joining. Mafia 3, as the same before. Hopefully your internet keeps up for this one. It's a long run, so I have to put a hole in the schedule. I don't want to do that 2 events in a row.
Nope.
So we'll be praying. Everyone put your hands together in prayer for Raptor's internet.
Pray for the Dutch internet to stay alive. Yeah. And yeah, this run is gonna be hopefully fun enough. This game is pretty long-ish, 4 hours I said in the estimate, so it's gonna be a fun time. And yeah, I'll be playing this game in French, so if there's any French enjoyers, you're gonna love this because you're gonna hear only French, because that's the fastest language, and that's still you're gonna have to listen to a lot of French anyway. So, but French is then fun. And yeah, we're just gonna run this. So yeah, I'm gonna start a new game. Timer doesn't start right away.
Yeah, just count me in. Whenever.
We have easy, and then when I press aim assist off, it starts. So it's yeah, we're just gonna start. Oh wait, no, yeah, time starts then. Yeah, sure, sure. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't worry, it doesn't have to be like second perfect, right?
Nah. I was like, wait, timer usually starts, but fuck it. It's okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. All right. Well, this is a great game. Lots of people love this game, probably. Lincoln Clay. Probably, I don't know if a lot of people know this game. I've played this game. I think a lot of people are like, nah, I'll skip Mafia 3. I'll rather play Mafia 1 and 2. That's the casual way of doing things. Yeah, Mafia 3 has its own lifestyle, probably. And yeah. So yeah, what we're gonna do, this game starts off with us stealing, going heisting, technically. We're going into a heist where we're gonna steal money plates, I think it was. I don't even remember. Okay, it's been a long time since I played this story of this game. So technically I don't know the story because yeah, we're skipping everything from the story. So please don't think anything of the story. I can somewhat know the story, but also I don't. But yeah, heisting, totally fun. And yeah, we're gonna just drive. It's a shame I can't let you listen to the music. I put the music into like 1 so you guys cannot hear the music. Otherwise this entire VOD will be literally delisted the moment I got into the first car. So yeah, I cannot let you guys listen to the music. There's a lot of good music though in this game. I will say that. That's probably the best part of running this game. That we have a lot of good music. And yeah, this is city is New Bordeaux, which is I think based on what's the town again? It's in a town in like something. I forgot the town name in America, with a lot of bayou and shit around it. I kind of forgot what sort of town this was, but yeah, we're just driving. A lot of people are ashamed that maybe Vito isn't in the game. Maybe people would love to see Vito. We'll see Vito for a little bit from time to time. You guys see him. We've seen the great run of Voitas beginning of this week, of course, with Vito, and now we're gonna see Vito somewhat in this game. Yeah, this is just a normal drive. We're just gonna do a little driving. Also, my chat usually loves it because you guys can see on the top screen, you can see my CPU and everything running. My chat usually loves it when my CPU goes into like above 100% usage. And you guys can see that as well. Yeah, I always get pointed out when my CPU gets over 100%. But maybe that doesn't happen today. Who knows? Totally doesn't happen all the time. Yeah, my CPU loves to explode. That's how great optimized this game is. That's why we're also running this on the lowest graphics, except for textures. If you go textures, if you put textures on low, you have no textures. Which is awesome to do. But yeah, so yeah, like I said, we're stealing, we're going heisting, and yeah, we're bringing in money to heist other things. So we're bringing in like $200,000 into the bank to steal other stuff from the bank. It's a interesting plan. That's all I'm gonna say. It's an interesting plan on how to steal stuff from people. But yeah, it's what we all do, right? It's what we all do. We all steal like this. It's the most optimized game indeed. But yeah, let's listen to some nice French. French is the best. I will say, for the people that are very unknown with Mafia, the introduction of this game takes like 45 minutes for you to actually get going. Yeah, this game has a pretty long intro, and we're doing the any %, which means that we're gonna skip some districts. So for the people that have never seen a Mafia 3 run, there are two categories. We have any % and all districts, and all districts means literally what it says, all districts. And any % lets us skip 2 districts, which is great, because that makes the game like an hour and a half less long. So yeah, we're just waiting now for the command to give us to drop our money. But yeah, we have to wait. There we go. Here we go. Punk. And that guy got knocked out. Alright. So, finally, we're going to work. We're finally they're letting us walk faster. This is the best. Let me get past you, Jordy. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Alright. Also, for anybody who has played Mind's Eye, yes, this is the... Okay. This is the same actor who played for the Mind's Eye guy. This is the same actor who did the thing for Mind's Eye. There we go. So yeah, this is the same guy. We are Alex Hernandez, I think his name is. Which, to think of, he has two games on his name that are not that nicely received. Is interesting. It's interesting to hear that he's in Minds and he's in this, and both games are pretty meh. So yeah, kind of sad for him, because he's doing a pretty decent job. He's doing a decent job with it, but yeah, he could do better. He could have done a better job, probably. Alright. I'm just waiting, and that's it. Alright. Now we're going into... there you go. We're going into the past, so... I think this takes place like a couple of days before the heist, so we're going... This game loves to give us like flashback into flashback. I will say one thing, or another thing, I've been talking a lot, but this game has a pretty decent story. Comparing this to Mind's Eye, story at least in this game is a little bit better. Comparing this to Mind's Eye, story at least is better. I recently played Mind's Eye, and oh my god, that story is not great. It's rushed, and it's nothing like this. So, yeah. I won't say more. I won't say more about Mindsign, but yeah, it's a crappy game. But yeah, this game is better, and that's why we're here.
Bref, il y a un mois, Marty me dit qu'il passe à l'héroïne et qu'il a besoin de quelqu'un dans le quartier.
J'imagine que ça a pas dû plaire à Samy.
Je lui avais jamais dit pour l'air.
Let's
Ça regardait
see.
personne. Mais ça, il fallait que je lui en parle. J'avais pas dit 3 mots qu'il a commencé à hurler sur les fédéraux. À dire qu'on n'avait pas besoin que J. Edgar nous casse les couilles. Et quel abruti.
And we jump out because we don't really care. That's our car, by the way, but that's our car, but it's okay. It can break. That can break. Yeah, it's a car that can break. It's okay. Might be in the mind's eye. On the old country, knife simulator much? Knife fighting? A lot of knife fighting, I will say that, and I don't mind it. As a story, I don't mind it, but as a game, it's not that. It has a lot of repeating stuff. It repeats a lot. So yeah, this is our room. For some reason, Lincoln likes to sleep in the basement. And yeah, this is how we're gonna move. Here we go. So yeah, this is our this is the family that we're working for now, or not working. This is our family, sort of.
La soudure à tous les coups. En mode formation pour commencer. Ensuite,
And Lincoln wants to get out of the life, but that's not gonna happen. If it's not gonna happen, nobody has told Lincoln that he's the main character yet, so main characters always have to do a lot of fighting and shooting and driving. Yeah, but yeah, we're first gonna deliver some soup to people that need it. We're just gonna give some soups away, or gumbo. That's what the game says. Serve the gumbo. If anybody knows what gumbo is, let me know. Maybe it's a nice recipe that people know, but I never heard of gumbo. I'm honest. It's the one recipe I've never heard, but yeah. That's it. No more soup. No more soup.
Ça va. Je suis contente de te revoir, Adelray.
Autant que moi. Tes jolis yeux m'ont manqué.
Eh ben, mes jolis yeux et moi, on crèche chez ma tante en ce moment. Tu devrais passer à l'occasion.
J'y penserai.
Lincoln, on a des ennuis. Cours, Réjeanne.
Oh, this is a pretty cool thing. He just uses the soup to literally take out this guy. He just throws over the soup. And then we knock out this guy. And then... There you go. Lincoln is such a big guy that he can literally just... we'll see that later in the game, but we sometimes have these finisher moves where Lincoln just grabs a person by the neck and just throws them on the ground, like full body smash. And that's pretty sick though, I'm not gonna lie. Lincoln is such a big guy that he can do that. So yeah. And now we were attacked by, I think, Haitians? I think the game tells us they're Haitian, that's a Haitian family or something. So we're just gonna go over to them and show them some love too. Because they came in for us, so now we're gonna return the favor. It's pretty much just a friendly game. So yeah, here we go. It's one friend, we gave him a hug. There we go. Alright. There we go. And there you go. And that's the boss. That's the boss. He's dead. That's how fast things go in the Mafia. You run in, you shoot somebody, and you're gone. That's the mob life. So yeah. And now we're just gonna get out of here. Hopefully don't die. I've been I've been practicing this game for a little bit, and I'm not gonna lie, I am not great at this anymore. But it's okay, we got this, we got this. There you go.
Il était temps.
There's our best man, Alice. And then we can just wait till he's out. And then we can reload. Checkpoint. There you go. That's how easy the game is. This game has a pretty friendly checkpoint system. So as you can see, I can literally just reload the checkpoint and the game is like, oh, here you go. You can get in the car. That's fine. That's fine. Just
T'es entier?
Ouais. Ça s'est passé comment avec Baka? Merde, tu vas rayer
Okay.
la peinture.
And you guys will see the reload checkpoint a lot during
Il a
this
décidé de
run.
crever, alors j'ai laissé faire. Allez,
I will say one thing, reload checkpoint is your best friend in this game.
Les Haïtiens, ça lui pèse.
Maintenant qu'on s'est débarrassé d'eux, ça devrait
It's like the best thing that is in this game.
Ça fait
A
des
lot
mois
of
que je lui dis
reload.
qu'on devrait monter un coup comme ça.
But yeah,
Hop, c'est...
just
Enfin,
some
je sais
clean
pas.
driving.
Des fois, je me dis qu'il a perdu l'envie.
C'est pas parce qu'un homme refuse de sombrer dans la violence qu'il a perdu l'envie.
Je sais, je sais. Le truc, c'est que je me demande ce qui se passera après. Tu sais,
Moi non plus, je sais pas. Explique.
Also, funny thing,
d'une
there
balle dans
were
la tête ou au fond de son
DLCs
queue, pas vrai?
in this game,
J'imagine. Élise,
but I've turned for the run. We turned off all the DLCs that were for the game. So there are 3 DLCs: Faster Baby Faster, Sign of Times, and man, I forgot the last one.
tu mets tes grands projets en
But yeah, there are
Ok.
3 DLCs that are also, they also added a couple of like things for Lincoln, like abilities, like slow down driving and stuff, and slow down shooting. For some reason, you can now do that. So for some reason, we couldn't do it before. Now we can all of a sudden slow down the time when we're driving, shooting, and everything. So for some reason, you can't do it in the beginning, but it all of a sudden unlocks after you kill Baka. I don't know how they added that so late, but it's okay, I guess. It's just interesting if you think about it. So yeah, now we have that green bar on top of our speedo, which is the slowdown mechanic for driving, which gives Lincoln basically the same ability as Franklin has in like GTA 5, but only with steering. It doesn't give him like a speed boost. Technically, even it gives him a slowdown because the car does slow down a lot. But we're gonna use it quite a bit because it's useful. So yeah, you can see you can make the best turns then, which is very nice. It's just a normal drive. And this is Lincoln's personal car. It's a muscle car. It's not that great. we won't use it in the run entirely because it's a crappy car. It's a shame because muscle cars are cool. There are a lot of cool cars in this game, but we don't use it. Stones Unturned. That's the game. That's the game. Stones Unturned. That's the Dawn of the DLC. I forgot about that one. So yeah, we're just gonna drive. Because we took care of the Haitians problem for our neighborhood. Sal, the boss of this town, wants to have a meeting with us.
Qu'est-ce que tu fous là? L'entrée de service est derrière.
The boss wants to have a conversation with us.
Lincoln Clay.
Ça alors. Arrête tes conneries. Tiens-toi à carreau, petit. Ou ça
And he's
va
gonna
chier pour
offer
ton
us
matricule. Compris? Garde-toi sur le côté.
my boss's role. So he wants to give us. He wants me to make me the boss, and Lincoln doesn't take the offer. That's basically it. And then he talks about, oh, we're gonna do this heist. Do you want to join in? So, yeah. Now we're just gonna. Where's this guy? There you go. Thank you. So yeah, now we're just back in the with the heist. We had flashback enough. We've had enough flashback. Now we can just wait. We need to wait for those doors to open. So yeah, Just waiting.
Ouais, ça roule. Ouais, Danny.
Let's just wait.
Ok, dès qu'on aura réglé ça, le fric sera à nous.
Also, I will say this weapon that we got right now, enjoy it. It's also a weapon. It's a shame we can't use a lot of weapons in this run. We're not gonna be able to use a lot of weapons during this run. This is on easy difficulty, and yeah, easy difficulty is easy, as you can tell. Although we can still die. I have died. Don't worry. One more, or was it that? No, that's it. There we go. Alright. Lincoln is squishy because that's a health upgrade though, Historian. This game, the more you play the game and the more territory you give to, I think it's Vito, you also have an upgrade system in this game. So every time you give a district or a business to one of your lieutenants, it gives you an upgrade. So it can either be a gun, a health upgrade, or a car upgrade. And the more you play the game, the more health upgrades you get. But yeah, we're not gonna bother too much with health upgrades in this game. I think we're gonna get one more bar to our health. But yeah. So yeah, if squishiness is definitely a thing in the beginning of the game, later in the game it's a little bit less of a problem, but yeah, it's still annoying. Don't worry. Like especially in the beginning, as you can see, I only have 2 health bars on the right, on top of the map. You can see the 2 green things, and those are the health bars that I have. But yeah, I'll tell you when we are getting upgrades. This entire introduction is just story, pretty much. C'est la flic. There we go. So yeah, if people want to learn French, definitely play this. My French has improved a lot over the time that I've played this for Randus. I know La Flic is the police. I know that much. That's my best. That's the best. But yeah, there are a couple of languages for this game. Like this game has a lot of. I think this game has French, Italian, German. It has a couple of has a decent amount of languages. I still don't know. Mardi, this is sort of like Mardi Gras, I think. This is a party.
Attention. Attention, espèce d'abruti.
Merde is okay. Well, see, we're learning. We're learning. We can, and at least we have English subtitles, so we can definitely learn a lot of French today. We have a lot of French to learn today, guys. Yeah, I don't want to talk too fast, Volky. I don't want to. We'll come to that point when we are getting into the run more. Yeah, money RNG. So yeah, this guy, his leg is all messed up right now. And we're just going to walk through the party. So yeah, this is just great party time. And you don't hear the music, so if you're thinking like, why is it so quiet? Usually, oh, people spawn in. Usually you have music in the background. That's why you don't hear anything. Usually you have like music and shit, but yeah. This is literally just whole W. But we all love the whole W sections in games. Who doesn't love that? This game was ahead of its time because 2025 is games that have whole W. This is literally the whole W section, so that's okay. Attention. Attention, attention. There we go.
Reste tranquille, mec. Tout roule pour l'instant.
I will say, this game has a nice art style from time to time. There are some spots in the map, some missions are pretty fun designed. That's probably the biggest problem that a lot of people had with this game, is just the grinding for every territory you have to do. I think that's what holds Mafia 3 back the most. Like, if it was more focused like Mafia 1 and 2, it would probably have less annoyance for people, or probably people would enjoy it more. But yeah, because it doesn't have that, people tend to just hate this game. Yeah. That's like the classic. The classic feel towards this game is just, too much grinding, not a lot of happening. Well, I will say, if you play this game... Oh, okay. Like I said, don't kill me, please. Yeah, that's the squishiness of Lincoln. That was the squishiness of Lincoln, you saw it right there. 2 gunshots in the back and he's instantly like, oh no. So yeah. Here we go. Alright, now we just have to lose some cops, which isn't too difficult. Cops on easy, cops are pretty easy, so there you go. That's it. That's the drive, and that's all you have to do. And now we stole, I think 6 million it was. I think Folky, you said 6 million on this heist. 6 gun. I fought the law. Yay! And that was the intro. There you go. There we go. So yeah. And now we are finally out of the introduction. So, yeah. To explain a little bit of what happened in the story. Lincoln heist is over. Money was all at the bar. And Sal betrayed everybody, basically, and shot Lincoln in the head and killed everybody else. And Lincoln survived. Lincoln survived this entire thing, and now he's back. And this is like a couple of days later. And we got Donovan with us. And Donovan is a cool guy. There we go. Yeah, okay, but Sal betrayed. Sal betrayed everybody. Normal people go to learn French because of Expedition 33. Yeah. I'm learning French because of this game. So yeah, Lincoln is pretty pissed off. Lincoln is pissed off and wants to take the city. Which is interesting if you think about it.
J'ai peut-être perdu une case ou deux, mais ça finit toujours par revenir.
There we go.
C'est toujours comme ça.
Si c'est pas la putain de vérité, ça. Autre chose. C'est pas une grosse surprise, mais la plupart des flics sont à la botte de Sal.
Ouais, c'est ce que je me suis toujours dit.
Je suis pragmatique. Si les flics te voient tu veux que je revienne te chercher?
And just jump out. Link, Donovan can drive himself. Yeah, they also burned the entire bar. Maybe I should have said that. Maybe I should have said that as well. While they shot everybody in the head, they also burned the entire bar.
Bienvenue à la maison, fils.
So yeah, that's Sammy, and Lincoln now has PTSD, I guess.
Et maintenant, qui veut se payer une bonne murge?
And this is the best voice line. Now who wants to get shit-faced?
Arrête tes conneries. Chaque caisse, c'est un monstre.
So you get to see what we saw in the cutscene before.
Je veux que ce soit toi qui gères Delray.
So yeah, you get to see what we didn't see in the cutscene. Just a reminder. Just a quick reminder for everybody who never saw this game or never played this.
C'est quoi ce bordel?
We just saw it. What happened, basically. And yeah, now we finally have open world-ish. So yeah, here we go. Here we start the plan. Some people died there. Oh, it's because I ran them over. Okay. I was like, wait, why are there people dead on the ground? I remember. There we go. There we go. So, as we did in the beginning of the game, we killed the boss of the Haitians, and or sort of the boss, and we killed a lot of Haitians. This entire neighborhood is now from, I think it's not in Haitian control, but the Haitians are fighting somebody. I don't remember fully. Yeah, we're just gonna get it back for the Haitians. So we're gonna work with the Haitians today, because yeah, that's how it works. So I'm just gonna sit here. Here we go. And we just sit here and wait for a car to arrive. There's a car supposed to come from there. Who's gonna drive in there? We just got to stare at Lincoln. You just gotta stare at him. Alright, come on. Let's get up, Lincoln.
Salut, mousse au chocolat. Peut-être que je goûterai quand j'aurai le temps.
Compte pas nous fausser complètement ce qu'il est perdu.
Oh, maybe something I should explain in this game.
On veut tous que les sudistes dégagent de Delray.
The cop presence is something that is pretty strong in this game, but there is a thing for it in this game. This game works with neighborhoods, and depending on which neighborhood you are in, also depends on how fast the cops react. So because we are now in the poorest districts, the cops' presence is low, and the response to whether you steal a car, you have a gun in your hands, they don't really give a shit in this neighborhood. Later in the game, we're gonna go to like high-end neighborhoods, rich neighborhoods, and then the game is gonna be like, oh, okay, you steal a car? Yep. So yeah, that's gonna be something later. Yeah, no worries. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna meet the new boss, and who's gonna be our first lieutenant? Cassandra. So this is our first lieutenant that we're gonna meet. That also unlocks the gun van. So we don't have or the arms dealer. That's what they called. And the arms dealer is literally just the person. It's the ammunition of GTA, basically. It's the ammunition dealer. Alright. Now we're gonna come up to the point that I think is the weakest part of every Mafia run. this. The forced conversations you're gonna see. This one is really bad because we have to talk to this guy 3 times, I think, or 4 times even. But this is something you have to do this every single time. You have to talk the first time you have to talk to learn about what kind of business is in the neighborhood, and the second time you have to talk to the boss, to the person again, so you can kill the boss. And there is no way to skip this. I wish there was a way, but no, there isn't. There is no way to skip any of these conversations, and that's the reason why we're playing in French, because these conversations take even longer when you play them in English. So that's the big reason. If anybody's wondering, like why is he not playing in English? There are so many conversations you're forced to listen to. So yeah, that's why. There are too many conversations in this game. And French is just great for speed. But yeah, there we go. Also, I kinda hope that we are gonna see a nice car in this neighborhood. It probably is not gonna happen because I know my luck. So it's not gonna happen, but yeah. Okay. Now that we are at the point where we're gonna start doing damage, I'm gonna talk about this. People that know this game probably know, but each neighborhood is divided up and each business has a damage target meter. And you have to do a specific amount of damage for each neighborhood. Now, this is a bit RNG. Yes, there is RNG happening in this game, but a lot of it is kind of calculated. So, actually, I saw something. Thank you. What am I doing? Thank you. Alright. So yeah, each neighborhood has a damage thing. As you can see, every time I open up the door, you saw money amount drop. Because we saved the women from, like, prostitution, I think. This is prostitution? Yeah. So we're helping women escape from this brothel. And it does damage to the business from Cell. And this is something that's gonna get higher and higher depending on each neighborhood. So yeah, this neighborhood is pretty chill. It's only 15k. It's not a lot. And it's pretty easy. It's all tutorial stuff. So it's all teaching you how to do damage. I wish they didn't. I wish they didn't do this in the beginning of the game, but yeah. You can't say no to this. I wish they started doing this from the harbor, Thickfall Harbor. That would make a lot more sense and just have Cassandra, Vito, and Burke have normal missions. Also help with the grinding. But yeah. It's always going to be the same kind of things. It's either kill a leader, kill a lieutenant, save people, destroy stuff, just destroy things, or what else? Steal cars. I'm trying to think of all the grindy stuff that is in the game. It's not a big list. And it's basically always the same thing. I didn't do enough damage yet. So. Alright. Now we did enough damage. There we go. So yeah, this oh yeah, follow car. Yeah, that's one too. So yeah, But this run is entirely it's pretty much routed, except for some things, because there is some RNG of where things spawn. But each thing is sort of like, each territory is routed in a specific way of, if you do this, you get the best layout and you can skip most of the things. So yeah, this is the third time we talk with him, with the voice. Which means it unlocks the boss, and now we can kill the boss. The game allows you to save people, like save the leader of the business. So it says kill Merle Jackson, because that's the tutorial. But you can also save Merle for the next territory, not this one, but you could save him as well. And the difference between killing and saving people is basically the amount of money you get from that neighborhood. Now, because we don't give a shit about our neighborhood, we are just gonna kill literally everybody. So it's a kill run. But you could also spare everybody and just have a fun time. You have more money in the end. You could just save everybody. And yeah, we're driving in here again because this is the fastest route to the manager's house or manager's room, office. Thank you. Why didn't that? Okay, cool. Sick. Wow. Whoa, that was a quick shot. There we go. Alright, and there we go. And then we kill him. And you'll see this animation 16 more times. So get used to that animation, by the way, everybody. So yeah, you'll see that animation a lot, and every time we give the neighborhood to a person, we reload checkpoints because it skips a cutscene of people arriving in cars, which is very boring and pointless. So yeah, it is a pointless thing to show you guys that, basically. And you can skip it like this. So yeah, now the brothel is ours. And I think they don't keep it as a brothel. They make it into just something else, live music. That's actually a nice car. That was actually a very fast car that I didn't grab. Well, that's okay. So yeah, let's see. I have 2 Molotovs. That's actually really nice. There we go. And jump out. And next territory. So yeah, these are the things that you have to do. This wiretap thing. And we'll only do it once. So yeah, this is wiretapping. And you have to do this so you can save the person inside. So we know that the boss is gonna spawn in this big church. And to not kill him, you have to wiretap the neighborhood, technically, to save this guy, but yeah, we only do it once, we'll never save the guy. We'll never save him, don't worry. Don't worry about it. We're just gonna insta-kill. There we go. Also, I have to... There we go. You have to be kind of fast to catch the guy for interrogating. There we go. And the reason you want to be fast is if you're not fast enough and you let the guy run away, he'll get in a car and you're forced to have another mini game that's called Drive Like a Madman. And it's basically Las Venturas mission where you have to scare the guy for the casino. I forgot the name of the mission for SA, but I think most of you know the mission that I'm talking about. Alright. There are no last intruders. So yeah. Nobody likes me when I'm in here, so I'm gonna run in here. Grab all the money that I can. And do this. So yeah, there we go. Running in here to grab all the cash. As you can see, very optimized. A very optimized introduction. Ah. My aim. There we go. And okay, we're out of that area before they arrived. That's nice. So yeah, you have the reinforcements. But luckily we got out of there before. Vendor catch-up, that's the one. That's the one mission. That's the mission I was talking about. So yeah, luckily we'll try and do the Drive Like a Madman minigame only once. And we have to do it for Berg. We have to do it one time. Also, this is interesting. There are these bars and places where Lincoln is not allowed because it has a sign that says like no colored people allowed. So the person, the owner, instantly calls the cops on you for going inside, and it's awesome. It's so fucking great that they just call the cops instantly. But as you can see, cops are very slow in this neighborhood. Cops are very slow in this neighborhood, but they are gonna see me. Yeah. Yep, there you go. Knew it. But maybe we can lose them? Maybe? We'll see. Maybe. There we go. Alright. Oh, nice. We did lose the cops. That doesn't always happen for me. Nice. Alright. We're going in. Alright. And that's the entire neighborhood done. Which means we are almost done with Cassandra. Yay. Alright. I can 100% say that people that... Oh. Oh, great. Oh my god. I have to wait until the cops go away. Because... God damn it. Thank you, game. Wow. It was on the... It was 1 pixel. 1 pixel too far. So I couldn't start the mission because the cops were still searching for me in that neighborhood. Wow. That's that's an interesting one, but it's okay.
Ces gars ont bouclé l'église et pour la plupart, ils sont du genre cutéreux qui tirent avant de poser des questions. Mets la main sur Charlie et il fera ce qu'on lui dit de faire sans brancher.
Nah, we're not shooting owners.
Dès que j'aurai mangé un morceau, on se voit quand on aura terminé avec ces connards de consanguins.
Yeah, this is just wait until the owner arrives. This is normal. Owner arrives and then we're running in and instantly try to shoot him. Come on. Alright. We do have a lot of ammo, so I'm actually pretty happy with ammo and everything. Alright, they're searching still. And there we go. So, there you go, and that's the boss.
J'ai jamais voulu ça.
And there you go.
Foutu balance.
And that's part 2 of the Hollow, which is this neighborhood. So yeah, each neighborhood is split up into two businesses, and you have to do like business 1 and business 2. Luckily, it's only this split up in like this introduction part. I'm gonna play it a little safe, so I'm gonna grab the body armor that's over here. Because the mission that's coming up is, let's just say, annoying. I don't like the next one. So yeah, we're gonna finish off the Hollow by taking out the boss of the neighborhood. So we now killed 2 lieutenants of the neighborhood. Now we're going after the boss of the neighborhood, and then it's over for this entire neighborhood. So yeah, and then we also unlock Cassandra, and we have all of her abilities. So there you go. Can I get that car? Oh, okay. That car then. This car is mine. Say Grand Theft Auto. We're staying close to Grand Theft Auto. We are stealing cars in this game as well. This game is pretty much GTA. There you go. Alright. This next mission is cool to look at. To run is a little bit different though. I will say that. This is an amusement park, I think. But it's fully sunken, and it's a total crap place. A fun park. And we're just gonna go in and find Richie and insta-kill him. There you go. Bienvenue. Alright. Here we go. Nice throw. There we go. This is why you want Molotov. Right, fine, thank you. There we go. There we go. I will say, shooting in this game feels decent. Gunplay feels decent in this game. That's the one thing that I'm not disappointed with. And there we go. Nice. That was a pretty clean... That was clean. That's a clean start. Nice. Oh yeah, we're now in the amusement park. There we go. Yeah, no worries. Let's see. One more. There we go. There we go. Fake crocodile, but there are crocodiles in this game, by the way, for the people that are wondering. There are actually crocodiles in this game, and you can feed bodies to it. There is even an achievement attached to this thing. where it said like feed a body to a crocodile, and that's it. So yeah, that's Richie. The hollow is ours. And now, because I don't want to drive back, I just wait for the mission to update and I can reload checkpoint, which instantly teleports me next to Cassandra. And that's very useful, so I don't have to do a lot of driving, because driving in this beginning is slow. Yeah, now from this point on, Cassandra's gonna start giving us money. So we're gonna get like 720 bucks, I think, for Cassandra. Also, for anybody who's wondering what ending are we gonna go for, we're gonna keep all of them alive. But most of the territories are going to Vito. So for the people that people that want to know, we are going to go for keep everybody alive, and Vito is the one that gets the most territory from the game. So yeah, if there are Vito enjoyers, you're gonna like that. We're not killing any guys. Yeah, there we go. And now we're gonna learn about Burke and Vito. And that's it. There we go. Will they all be happy about it? Nah, not really. Cassandra's gonna get all high and mighty at the end, believe me. Because we're sort of... At the end, you'll see Cassandra being very angry with us, but we have just enough respect for her that she doesn't betray us. But it's close. We're very close to like making her angry, and she walks away from the table. Just so you know. Burke and Vito are fine, especially Vito, because he's like, get rid of her. And Burke is like, nah, we'll give her a neighborhood son, just be nice. And yeah, you'll see. At the end of the game, you'll see pretty much Cassandra being pissed off. Alright, not so great driving. Good job. Let's save our man Vito. We're starting with Vito. Not for any particular reason, it's just Vito is closer. Interesting. There we go. Hey, we got shot. Alright, nice. And that was Vito. We're partners now. Yay. So yeah, funny thing is, if you're doing an animation, so if you're doing that animation of opening the door and you're past the point of like doing the minigame and you get shot during that, it instantly skips. You instantly get skipped the opening animation, so it instantly skips you into the next cutscene, which is pretty nice. It's like a split-second thing, but yeah, it's nice. It's a nice skip.
Ça dépend de tes informations. Avant, je payais un homme de Vito, Andy Toretto, pour l'activité syndicale.
Yeah, another reason why we're focusing on Vito for most of the time, for the people that don't know, Vito has an ability called mercenaries, or there's something with mercenaries. You get people helping you during fights, and we're gonna use that ability like 3 to 4 times. And yeah, Vito's men aren't as strong in the beginning, but yeah, they're very useful because they distract all the AI from me to them, which, yeah. And after this, we also have our 3rd health bar, which is, I think, the last health bar that we're gonna get, but we're getting we're gonna be less squishy from this point on. And my E button didn't work. Nice. I didn't get out of the car. Alright. we go. Running in here. Alright. Plant the ball. Please don't hit me. Nice. Just gonna run in. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's the one thing I have to be honest about. I like the shooting in this game. As weird as it may sound, the shooting actually feels pretty strong. And especially later in the game. Ooh, this is a nice car. Nice car. Especially later in the game, where you're gonna have better weapons. We're gonna have... the shooting feels pretty good. Especially casually, where you're gonna have more gun options. For our run, we are not gonna have lots of options. That's not great. There we go. Alright, this is the pistol I wanted. So yeah, we swap pistol on this part, because this is the best pistol for the beginning section. So yeah, I will say one thing. In this game, the arms dealer is a ripoff. Because the moment you buy the gun, you'll see the gun everywhere. So the arms dealer is kind of a ripoff, if I'm honest. He's like, yeah, buy the gun from me. And then the moment you kill one guy from Marcano, they instantly all have the pistol. And you're like, okay, thanks game. But yeah, it is what it is. There are a couple of weapons that you'll never see. Like the M16. Which, I think that's why in the DLCs they made the gun show up. Where's the last guy? Okay. That guy's not showing up then. So yeah, there's an M16, and I think you get it if you help Burke? I think it was Burke. Not 100% sure. But yeah, if you help Burke, he gives you an M16, which is an amazing weapon in this game. And the devs literally forgot about it, because nobody in this entire game ever gets it. Except when you play the DLC. When you play any of the 3 DLCs, the game is literally like, oh, here's a cabinet with the M16, here's a cabinet. So yeah, you're gonna... It's a shame we don't have the DLCs installed right now. But yeah, it is funny that they sorta only show the M16 when you're playing the DLC. So... And yeah, while we are doing this neighborhood, we are also talking with this guy. So this is the guy that does the contraband things, I want to say. Yeah, contraband. So yeah, every neighborhood is pretty much built the same. You do the grindy part for the businesses. You take out the boss, and you say, this is now Vito, Burke, or Cassandra. That's basically the entire thing. Where it comes down to is how you drive and how you basically routed the entire business grindy stuff, which is RNG. But luckily not Vito. Vito is very nice, his neighborhood is always the same. Every enemy is the same. So you can basically just learn this and you'll learn how to do this neighborhood all at the same time. Also, I'm collecting a lot of money because the next neighborhood, what's coming up, is Burke. And for Burke, I kind of want to be able to buy the last sniper rifle of the game. And to buy the last sniper rifle, we need $26,000. Yeah, 26,000. But yeah, it's literally the final sniper rifle we'll ever use in this game. Because it's the strongest. And thanks for good luck. Vito is the best, yes. Yeah. And how did you not die? Thank you. Alright, and we did enough damage, so this one's done. We've done union extortion. Oh, you guys are gonna see a lot of like illegal businesses in this run. We already had brothel, we had or prostitution, we had smack. We now have union extortion. We're gonna have contraband. Yeah, there's a lot of illegal stuff that you're gonna see. There you go. And yeah, slow-mo is your best friend. And there's one more thing I have to destroy. And there you go. That's the damage done. And we reload checkpoint. There you go. And then we're back at Vito's place. So, yeah, there he is. You got to see him really short. you saw his feet most of it. You only saw his feet, basically. But yeah, Vito has pretty good abilities. I will say that they made all three lieutenants pretty even with the skills. I will say that because depending on Cassandra has the gun or arms dealer, Vito has the person where you can deliver your money to. So if you die, you don't lose your money. And Burke has a car delivery guy, and car delivery is good, except we don't have the cars that we want. So yeah, we'll get to that in a second. But yeah, the car delivery is good except for the cars that we have right now. That's why after Burke, the game opens up. Usually from that point on, all the DLCs open up. You can do the racing, you can do pretty much everything. But yeah, like I said, DLCs are not installed right now. So we don't have that. We don't have the DLCs. Where is he? Oh, there he is. I was confused. I didn't... Usually he's not... I did not know. Usually he's behind the desk, and now he was the one here. I was like, what the hell? This guy's usually behind the desk. So, yeah. I was confused for a second. So, yeah. There we go. We can't give this neighborhood to anybody else except for Vito, of course, because Vito has to have the first territory. There we go. I'm gonna hope for a better car than my pickup truck. And that's not a better car than the pickup truck. Of course not. Why would it give me a better car than the pickup? Alright. Gives me an even worse car. That's fine. That's fine. That's great. I wasn't expecting anything. No worries. But yeah, I don't know if anybody else ever did this, but when this game came out, when I played this for the first time, I thought you could split up businesses. So in one neighborhood, you could give one business to Vito and one to like Burke or Cassandra. It's what I did when I played this game for the first time. I was like, oh, neighborhood, two businesses. I give one to Vito, one to Burke, and they're both gonna be happy about it. don't ever do that, because you are gonna piss off one of the others. You're gonna piss off one of them, because you're gonna take away a business from them, and you are literally screwing yourself over, basically. Because it does more damage than it actually helps you. And I wasn't aware of that when I first played this. But yeah. It's something they don't explain, and I don't get that, if I'm honest. Or at least I skipped reading that part. I skipped that reading section. We do have the money to buy the sniper rifle now, so that's good. That's good. Can give myself a little bit more time. We have to do contraband and veto first, so I don't need the sniper rifle right away. Let's see. And yeah, because we're not taking it quiet, we're not going in stealth, just driving in here. Nothing stealth. There is no stealth in this book. There you go. Right, the reason I shoot him, sometimes I shoot people, sometimes I don't. The reason why you shoot somebody is because a target will always stagger. So they always stagger when you shoot them. So it's pretty good to just, when they're aiming at you, to just shoot. Even if it's not a headshot or whatever. They will always like, stun lock, and then you can just run up to them. So that's pretty good, actually. Let's see. There we go. Still driving our sick pickup truck. Still driving this this great pickup truck. Well, we're gonna get rid of this in a second. I don't want to do the entire run with a pickup truck, if I'm honest. It's not that great. So there we go. And now we have Vito with us.
Comment Greco s'est retrouvé au volant de ma bagnole?
Parce que c'est une pauvre merde, voilà comment.
Oh yeah, Greco is the guy that's the boss who tries to kill Vito. And who's also driving Lincoln's car.
Pas ma caisse, Vito, putain!
Promets rien, mais ce tas de merde va pas s'en tirer comme ça.
Thank you. That was a very late.
Est descendu de sa caisse.
Thank you. That was a very late, but it's okay. Greco is just a fun.
Fallait que ça tombe sur nous. On a la flicaille au cul.
Alright.
Il est là, allons-y.
There we go.
Oh, il s'est passé quoi?
T'es tombé sur le mauvais gars, voilà ce qui s'est passé. Maintenant ferme-la.
Oh putain!
Putain, for the people that have played Expedition 33. You'll hear Putain a lot. People that played Expedition 33, Putain. Always the best word.
On va chez toi? Ouais. On va te faire une petite place à l'arrière, mais un minimum de dignité, merde.
There we go. There we go. And that's it. That's Vito in our neighborhood now. Vito is ours. He's our best friend now. We're homies. Gonna have a drink together maybe later. Who knows? But yeah. Now we're off to our other friend, homie, Burke. And I'm actually gonna switch cars. Because that's a better car. There you go. Here we go. As I maybe you guys are wondering, when are the glitches happening? Glitches are pretty much at the end of the game. This is just going as fast as we can. So yeah, there aren't as many glitches as you might think. The biggest thing you can do is reload checkpoint. But we are gonna skip 2 neighborhoods, like I said in the beginning. This is the any percenter. We're gonna skip 2 neighborhoods. We're gonna skip Barclay Mills and Frisco Fields, 2 of the longest neighborhoods. That's why the difference between any percent and all districts is like an hour and a half. Just because of those 2 neighborhoods. And those missions, the end missions for those 2 neighborhoods are so long that it's just insane. That it takes an hour and a half longer. Maybe a little bit less, because the last time I did a all district run was with old strats. So there has been some changing in routes and stuff. So yeah, most of this game is just routing on how to get damage as quickly as possible. That's mostly the run. But yeah, this is all introduction, by the way. This is all introduction. If you remove the entire Cassandra, Burke, and Vito part and just play the game from what the actual game is, you end up with like a 2-hour thing. It's so much shorter. Yeah. This is the first time. This is the first time we're gonna have the drive like a madman, and hopefully the only time. Because this is terrible. This is the terrible minigame they have.
Waouh, ce coup-là, j'ai le trou de balle qui a rétréci.
Because this car isn't fast, so speeding is almost impossible.
Fais-moi signe quand on aura assez.
As you can see, speeding is almost impossible, so you have to do it with damage
Essaie de prouver quoi?
or near miss. So I'm gonna try and do my best with near miss.
Là, tu me fais bander, gamin.
Okay, that car just despawned and spawned again. Nice.
Ça va, j'ai pigé. Pas besoin
Alright,
d'en faire
cool.
les caisses.
Next to my own car, which is pretty nice.
Maintenant, dégage de ma bagnole.
There you go. Look at that. And we're in a car.
Cuvée et passe me voir. Je crois qu'on peut trouver moyen de s'arranger.
There you go. And we'll leave Burke alone to have some thinking time. There we go. This neighborhood is also pretty short, I would say. There we go. This neighborhood is pretty short. There we go.
Lincoln, par ici.
Alright.
Attendez pas à te voir ici.
And now more talking.
Je pouvais pas rester là à rien faire et regarder mon vieux t'envoyer dans le mur. Putain.
Ton père s'est jamais vraiment intéressé aux détails.
Mais il t'a pas dit que le type qui dirige la distillerie de Sweetwater s'appelle Carl Bevers. Un bouseux dur à cuire. Sa famille fait de l'alcool de contrebande qui revend aux boutiques du coin.
Bevers a jamais dit où il gardait ses alambics.
Il est suffisamment
Because
malin
everybody
pour pas
loves the
laisser les
French.
choses à la même
Oh,
place.
shut up.
Il paraît qu'il a une carte quelque part pour ses chauffeurs.
Ça pourrait bien être utile. J'arriverai peut-être à forcer un de ces hommes à me dire où elle est.
Il y a un type du nom de Bear, qui surveille l'usine d'emballage. de
Everybody
viande.
loves the French.
Tu devrais aller le voir.
Bonne idée. Merci de ton aide.
À ton service, Lincoln. Si tu veux savoir ce que prépare Bevers, il va falloir interroger ses hommes.
I actually forgot to do 2 things, so... Alright, we're gonna use car delivery and weapon for the first time. There we go. Alright, we can't use it instantly. You have to have the first time you meet the arms dealer, you have a conversation. That's why I wait for a long time to going. And I also see that the car delivery guy is stuck. So that's awesome to see that happen. So yeah, I'm gonna buy this weapon. And some Molotovs. And I don't need much more. That's it. That's good. Alright, so this is our end game weapon. We won't need any other weapon anymore. So yeah, let's see. There we go. Sniper rifle is very strong. And usually you get cops on this part, but not today. Nice. Alright. They are very nice today, the enemies. I won't lie, cops and enemies are very nice today. It fits the game because we're playing in what's this town? New Orleans. So yeah, French fits the entire game. I think they talk French in New Orleans as well, a little bit. Alright, so here we go. We throw a grenade. Ooh. There we go. Oh my god. Okay. That was scary. This guy almost managed to get away. This guy almost got away because I threw the grenade a little bit too early, but we're okay. Where's the last guy? Where is he? Thank you. There we go. So, there we go. We are... Yes, I'm still doing this. Yes, I'm still grinding. Also, what's up, Cheetah? Yes, we are playing in French for speed. Because who doesn't love speed? At this point, I would probably hear Addicted to Speed or something, that song. Alright, this is a cop bar. We're not allowed to be in here. Weird, huh? We're not allowed to be inside a cop bar. So we're just gonna run inside, grab the money, and reload checkpoint. Because we don't want to deal too much with the cops. Cops are... When you have the cops on you, they are a pain. When you don't have them on you and you just see them sometimes, they're like, ah, they're nothing, but... Okay. So, now... We haven't done enough damage yet to Moonshine. Or not Moonshine. Yeah, Moonshine, it is Moonshine. Still have to do some damage. But before we finish up Moonshine, we're gonna start talking with the other guy, the second business in this neighborhood. So that's just that's something. The second thing is protection. Protection is a decent one, I would say. Sonny Blue. Also, there is in downtown there is a blackmail, and the boss of that neighborhood, I always call him the Colonel. Yeah, somebody has taken the time to actually route this. Yes. Yes. If only there was a way to skip all of these conversations, then yes, you would probably make this game even faster. But I don't think there's gonna be anybody. There we go. Fuck. God damn it. My driving. I'll blame my driving. Alright, and we did enough damage. Which... There we go. There we go. And we skipped 2 neighborhoods. Or we skipped 2 neighborhoods. We skipped that. Now we're gonna just run inside a slaughterhouse and save a guy. And hopefully I don't die. I don't have heals. I don't have any heals, and there are a lot of men inside the slaughterhouse. Because this is the base from protection. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have died here before. I won't lie. Okay. Let me grab some money. There you go. This should be enough. There we go. And there we go. And we did enough damage. So we can reload. And we are back. We are back in our Berg factory. Or scrapyard. For us normal folks. I forgot the name. Yeah, there we go. So back. We are so back. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. And this is what actually hurts the game the most, probably. Having to come back to the boss or the person to unlock the final stage. That's sort of what hurts this game the most, because you have to come back and forward to the same guy or girl. That's sort of what hurts it, the thing the most, where you keep having to come back. If it would just open up after you've done the grind, after you've done the damage, you would just be able to attack. That would be so much better. But it's their logic. It's Hangar 13's logic of how to make a Mafia game, I guess. At least they made a little bit better game when they made the Mafia 4. They made it a little bit better for Mafia 4, let's be honest.
T'as raison, ça va chier dans le ventilo. Sony tente de rétablir la situation. En clair, il essaie de faire en sorte que les gens aient plus peur de lui que de toi.
On verra ça, ouais. Fais profil bas en attendant que ça se tasse.
Il paraît qu'un homme de couleur mystérieux fout le bordel dans les affaires de Sony. Du coup, il attend à l'usine de conditionnement de viande pour l'affronter.
Also, one important reason we took a sniper rifle as our main weapon, and we are still rushing everything, is because it's basically the strongest weapon, and it can take out pretty much all characters with just 1 or 2 shots. So yeah, that's why we're using the sniper rifle the most of the time. And it has 10 rounds, and you will never have to worry about not being able to kill somebody. So yeah. I am gonna grab this health. Oh fuck. That was an innocent. That wasn't innocent. That wasn't. Wow, he didn't open up the door. And there we go.
Tu parles trop.
And there we go. So yeah, if you guys have been counting, this was the 7th time we've done this. For the people that are still counting with us, that are counting how many times you've seen that animation, it's number 7. Yeah, that it's such a... I don't know why they made more of those animations, because you keep seeing the same one over and over. It's interesting, if anything. I find it interesting that they knew you had to do that mechanic multiple times and they only made one animation for it. Maybe it's to teach us that this is just the only way to hold somebody with a knife. I don't know. Okay. That's... great game. That's fine. Alright. And now we're going after protection. Which is another run in, grab the guy and get out.
Chopez-le! Préparez-vous! Je reste pas là!
There we go.
Il a tué un de nos gars. Fais-moi voir tes tripes, bordel!
There we go. And that's it.
Merde! Tu sais ce que je risque avec le boucher? T'aurais jamais dû merder avec le quartier irlandais. Envoyer des renforts.
And number 8. So yeah, as you can see, these are pretty fast and easy to be done. And that means we're almost out of the entire tutorial section of the game, or introduction of Burke, Vito, and Cassandra. Almost done. Don't need more. I don't know why I selected twice. Oh wait, I get ammo. Never mind. I don't need ammo. I called the arms dealer, but almost there. Almost there when it comes to what's it called? Intro. Introduction part 2. This is almost done with the introduction. There's a lot of intro. Yeah. Also, there's a second heal over here. And there we go.
Ça va derrière, chérie?
J'en reviens pas. Mon père qui me demande comment je vais. Qu'est-ce que j'ai fait pour mériter cette soudaine attention?
Yeah, this game is definitely the definition of insanity.
Sur la voie de gauche.
This game is definitely the definition of insanity. Yep, I can 100% say that.
Ouais, comme ça.
All right. All right. Well, this is just waiting for people to spawn.
Comment ça va la tête, papa?
C'est comme si j'avais des fourmis qui me bouffaient la cervelle.
And this is also one reason why you want to have the sniper rifle.
Gaffe, sur ta gauche.
On enverra des fleurs à ta mère, connard.
Ces enfants de putain ont pas l'ombre d'une chance. Va te faire foutre, fils de pute.
Thing. That's the butcher. Ah, there you go. Alright. Oh, that's the butcher. There we go. And that was the boss fight in this neighborhood. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of this is just being able to shoot pretty clean. And yeah, we can almost replace this car, by the way. We are almost at the point where we get our one and only car. Which is, it's a nice car. It's a nice car we're gonna get. Like it's a Ferrari, or it's supposed to be a Ferrari. There we go. That wasn't something. That was a nice throw. It was a throw that I wanted to do, definitely. Definitely planned ahead. Definitely. I practiced that throw 100 times, Forky. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, now that we've finished off all the neighborhoods, for some reason, the game has this objective called a sit-down. Like Forky is saying. You could have done this over the phone, but no, we're doing this in an abandoned mansion out in the bayou for a long-ass drive. Just for the drive. You're gonna see just the neighborhood, enjoy the drive, have a nice time. What else? What else do you need? So yeah, we're just doing this quick little drive. This is technically the fastest car that we have for now. So yeah, just a quick little drive. Cassandra finally has 720 bucks ready for me to collect. Here we go. Oh, okay. Good. Clean driving. Yep. I definitely know how to drive, guys. I definitely have no problems with driving. I know how to drive. Definitely. Alright. And now this is just the mansion. Alright. Say goodbye to that car. And call anyone. There you go. They should still come. Right, the car is here, but the farm seat isn't. Alright, and that's it. That's now the game is open. The game is now open for everything, so we can now do whatever we want. So yeah, technically from this point on, you could do the DLCs. You can start whatever you want, racing. So yeah, like I said, that was the entire introduction. You have optional missions. Now it's actually started. So if you play this game casually, you're gonna take some time. Yeah. And yeah, as I kind of discovered only last week or the week before, this next neighborhood has a fun thing coming up, which is called RNG money. And yeah, the next neighborhood is last week even. It's bullshit, but yeah, this next neighborhood is RNG based, the smuggling. I hope for a good amount of money, but we'll see. It doesn't really matter. There is a backup for everything. There's a backup for not having the amount of money, but it would be nice to show off how great this game is. It would be awesome to show you guys how incredibly fast this game can be. Yes, this is redemption for not being able to do yes. Yes, this is my redemption arc. I'm doing my best to come back to this. All because I couldn't do it last year or this year at GTA Marathon. We'll see. At least my internet is keeping up, and my PC is also not lagging with this game. Two things that are going well today. I'm gonna knock on wood, but internet not being cheeky today, yeah, one thing. And last week I also had the issue with OBS and this game, but I updated OBS and I don't have that issue anymore. But for some reason OBS was just lagging really hard whenever I booted up this game. It was insane, it was next level. So yeah, we're doing Grand Theft Auto in this neighborhood and smuggling. And I don't know why, but the auto theft is the easiest business in this entire game. We get the fastest car, so this is kind of like this is a fast car, just a really fast car. It's not the fastest, I think, but yeah, this is a really fast car. And next to where we start, we actually have the neighborhood thing, so yeah. Thank you. And there you go. So yeah, we just did 30,000 damage to the entire neighborhood of auto theft. We did a lot of damage to Grand Theft Auto. Rockstar will not recover from this. Rockstar will not recover from this because we just did a 30,000 damage. So, yeah. Or 36 even. And now we're off to the second thing, smuggling, which is for some reason auto theft is very easy and smuggling is very annoying. All in the same neighborhood. Two things that are just one that's easy, one that's hard. Why not in the same district? Okay.
Tu m'attendais, je crois.
En effet.
Yep.
Pablo Duarte. T'es de la société?
Pas tout à fait. C'est un problème?
Si tu peux éviter que ces connards de communistes à Cuba ne se remplissent les poches. Alors non.
T'es dans le conseil révolutionnaire cubain.
J'ai quitté le navire en 61. Et j'ai
Let's
fini
see.
ici. Mais j'y ai encore des contacts. C'est comme ça que je suis tombé sur le trafic de contrebande.
This is what
de
makes
Franck Pagani.
this game the best. Still, the conversations.
Il traite pas mal avec la Havane.
Tous ces discours de coco sur la propriété commune, c'est des conneries, ça m'écoeure.
Ces connards ne pensent qu'à l'argent.
Let's see.
River Row, Marcano a fait piller les entrepôts. Putain, il se fait même parachuter des trucs en mer. Je sais pas où ça atterrit, mais un des mecs de la radio qui bosse pour mon père le sait.
Les hommes de Pops seront ravis de me filer
Come on, stop talking.
Je serai pas long, Pablo.
Les enfoirés qui bossent pour Pops Hollande savent ce qu'ils préparent. Tu vas devoir leur demander.
Alright. And we're gonna finish off auto theft really easy. We can finish off auto theft while we're driving towards our next neighborhood. Pablo talking, yeah, that's sleep mode. There's a lot of sleep mode in this. So, there you go. And that's auto theft done. So yeah. That's how quick you can finish off auto theft. There we go. So, let's see. There we go. There we go. Destroy those. And destroy that one. And now we're gonna switch to our rifle. Oh wait, no, never mind. Oh. There you go. That guy. Thank you. This man.
Le trafic de contrebande de pop Solange, je veux tout savoir.
La livraison arrive à la marina.
Was the hate from Mafia 3 justified? Okay, this is weird because I do like the game. I do like the game, but yes, I do get why a lot of people hate this because it's just not a Mafia game. But still, I kind of like this game. I still like it. It has some redemptions. Alright, the reason I'm running around a lot is to grab money. And I'm scared that I'm not gonna have the money amount that I want. There you go. We'll see. That guy did a lot of damage. Wow. Alright, let's see. Let's see how much money we're gonna get. This is the RNG part, this office. And we didn't get the money that we want. I can definitely see that. We have above 16k. We need 14k. So we didn't get the money. Yep. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, a lot of people have that opinion. I won't lie. A lot of people have that opinion about this game. Alright, so because we didn't get the money, I'm not gonna be bothered with taking out every box in the next part. So this. So I am just gonna do it this way. And this is also one of the reasons why we have the sniper rifle. Shoot the main guy and drive off, and that's it. Shoot the boss and drive off. That's all. Boss is always at the same spot. Almost like a Hitman game. You shoot him and it's over. And that takes everything away. There we go. And now we're gonna finish off Auto Theft, Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto is not gonna be seen again. Or actually, we're gonna own Grand Theft Auto, technically.
J'aurais jamais cru voir Junior aussi motivé.
Forcément, quand tu dois payer ça le Marcano, ça motive à se bouger le cul.
Il y a ça et le speed qu'il s'envoie.
Yeah, no, this game was never welcome to people to gamers. This game was never. Nobody liked this game, so it's not even that amazed that people don't like it. But yeah, Folky has a lot of knowledge of this game. All right. There we go. Alright, so for some reason this part of the map has a lot of cop activity. So what I do, I use this skill I run in here, and hopefully I'm fast enough.
Il descend toute l'équipe. J'ai le salopard en ligne de mire.
Can I? Thank you. Nope. Alright, well, we still have cops on us. Alright, well, that's okay. Maybe no cops? Alright, well, we skipped the cops. Nice. Alright. This is a really nice car. And we're gonna have it for like 2 whole seconds. There we go. Yeah, this is the weakest game out of all of them, to be honest. There we go. Alright, and that's Grand Theft Auto done. That's our neighborhood, and we're gonna start by giving this to Vito. And why to Vito, you say? Every time you give a business, and it depends on which district, you get a gift from the boss. And if you give this first neighborhood to Vito, he gives you a free sniper, silent pistol. And that silent pistol is very powerful against dumb AI. That's the only way how I can explain it. So because of this AI being not the smartest, and we're gonna take full advantage of that, we're gonna get this free silent pistol. And here's our car again. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use this silent pistol to exploit the AI a little bit on how to get away, sneak, but still run and gun. Yeah, let's see. That's not a boat that I want to see down there. Alright. That's not a boat that I want to see, but that's okay. There's a backup boat, hopefully. Yeah, there is the backup boat, okay. Alright. Yeah, this game has a lot of it just has the same sequence of things over and over. You have the same thing over and over. You grind, and that's it. There's a lot of grinding. So yeah, nice boat. The snatch and dash. I will say this game is fun. There is a mod for anybody who's wondering. If you never played this game, there is a mod that takes away all the grindy stuff, which literally lets you play all the missions just in one go. So you only have to talk to the person every single time, and that's it. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting because it just allows you to play the game without doing all the story missions, without doing any of the grinding. So if you're a person who doesn't like the grindy shit in this game, I can probably recommend you play it that way, because you're gonna have way more fun. Yeah. But yeah, that's the mission. Usually you drive in there, sneak in there, but we're just using a boat. That's the one thing I will say. Shooting feels pretty tight in this game. That's why I kind of like the shooting in this game, at least. Where's Eben when you need him? All for the emotes. I don't know. Right.
besoin d'une nouvelle voiture à Tifo.
Ouais, je te l'amène tout de suite.
So yeah, we park our boat. Come on. I will say, yeah, that's the shooting feels pretty decent in this game, especially because you have the slow motion now and everything. So, and the abilities are pretty fun to use. Like if you get used to this game, it's pretty good, I would say. Of course. Don't wanna die. Thank you. Oh, that should be it. Yep. You guys are all asking for Ben. Where's Ben? I don't know. And there you go. That's the boss. We insta-shoot him and we reload checkpoint, so we're back at our base. And that's it. And now we can finish off smuggling. Yeah, what you want in an optimal run is not having to go there and just have to do smuggling. So you don't have to go there, but yeah, it's okay. Well, okay. Okay. All planned. That driving was all planned, by the way. If you're wondering why does that happen, there is a button in this game for vehicle melee, and saying that will trigger some people. But this game has like a button where if you press it, you can slam your car forward, to the right, left, or back. And it does damage to other cars. But if you use that during driving and you make a turn and you hit something, usually your car goes all insane. But it doesn't happen in this game. Yeah, Vin Diesel discovered vehicle melee, definitely. But yeah, this game has vehicle melee as well. Maybe this is something GTA 6 needs to have as well, or GTA, where you can press a button and it launches you forward. Give us vehicle melee. So yeah, here we go. Make the turn. And then we slam through, which breaks this game, of course, again. Of course, never mind. Okay, well, that's okay. Awesome. Awesome when that helps. There you go. Where's that guy? Huh, okay. He's not here. Okay.
J'espère que c'est pas trop déplacé, Pops, mais on...
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Laisse-moi un peu, espèce de fils de pute! Bien sûr.
Play this with... yeah, most of the time, that happens indeed, yeah. So yeah, we're gonna give this to Vito, reload checkpoint, and that is smuggling done, and now we can go for harbor. So yeah, there we go.
Lincoln, content de te voir. J'en reviens pas que tu bois tout ce qu'il y a ici.
I have enough ammo, and I have molotovs. Alright, we're good to go for the final mission in this neighborhood. I'm also playing on easy difficulty, so that's also a reason why I'm not dying so quickly when I'm crashing. That's also a big difference. If you play this on normal or hard difficulty, the difficulty is weird. But yeah, easy difficulty is making it so that's easy.
J'ai reçu un signal du mouchard que t'as posé sur la bagnole de Frank Pagani.
Oh, yeah. just focus on his face.
Je parie qu'il demande qu'à faire ta connaissance.
J'en doute pas.
Le signal est net. Tu peux te servir du traceur que je t'ai donné pour remonter jusqu'à la source. On se voit plus tard.
Alright. Now we're gonna get Frank really fast, or at least gonna try. Gonna try and do Frank really fast, because there's a nice strat behind taking out Frank. Usually I can do this, but... Alright. Take out these two. Alright. I reload. And there we go. Alright, and Frank is done. I need to make sure his friends are not coming after me. And that's it. And that's Frank. And that's Frank. You can, if you throw a Molotov on any car where people are in, they insta-die. But Frank has a little bit more health, so you have to shoot him with the sniper rifle a couple of times. But yeah, any normal enemy insta-dies when you throw Molotov on their car. So yeah, it is pretty strong. So yeah, this is what you're gonna see every time we finish off a neighborhood. We're gonna have this sit down where you're gonna see Vito, Burke and Cassandra talk about, I want this district, give it to me. And yeah, you're gonna see Cassandra getting pretty angry the entire run. Because technically we don't give her anything. Alright, so first one goes to Vito, our boy. Reloading checkpoints, so that skips the end conversation, because we don't want to hear the end bit of the conversation. We don't really give too much about that. And that's it. Alright, and now we're gonna get our favorite car, which is an exotic Ferrari. This is the car that you want. Actually, need to check. And yes, I am checking every single time if I have Molotovs, grenades, and everything. Just because. And yes, now we have Frank's car. Because it's such a great car. It's such a nice car to drive, and it looks good. Also, a thing, in the beginning, when this game was released, you didn't have like car customization. They added that in a DLC later in the game. And they also added costumes and everything. I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. The reason I am distributing them all to everybody. So the next one is for Burke, and then we're gonna give Cassandra 2 businesses, but we're not really giving it to her yet. But yeah, it does affect the run, because if they betray you, you cannot finish the game before you've killed your lieutenant. So, for instance, at the end, if like Burke or Cassandra walks away from the table, you are forced to first kill them before the game allows you to continue anything else. So, yeah, we're gonna focus on Vito, but we are gonna give everybody a good slice, except Cassandra. The game is gonna think that we're gonna give her 3 territories, but basically we're only giving her 1. So yeah, but that's for later. I'll tell you why when. It's interesting. We're gonna skip to districts. The pretty nice strat.
Qu'est-ce que t'as qui vaudrait le coup de te faire chanter?
Mon bureau est en charge de l'approbation des nouveaux projets en développement. J'ai merdé. J'ai trompé ma femme. Et ce type-là, Jimmy Cavard, il a tout filmé. J'ai découvert que
So yeah, this is construction and blackmail. And I will say, blackmail is the only one where I sort of struggled with the route. I sort of struggled with it for a little bit until I figured out that there is a way, and also thanks to the Mafia 3 community, there is a way to make extra money, sort of, in spots that the map doesn't show you where they are. I will talk about it in a second. So yeah, let's see, where are they? Ah, nice, okay. So yeah, this is RNG, where construction spawns. There's a chance that it spawns right across from here. Doesn't always happen. Didn't happen today. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of a detour. And actually doing 2 detours. So I'm gonna do this one. There you go. So yeah, that's one. That's one car. So yeah, this is a little bit more knowledge of where they things are. So this neighborhood is more about, oh, you remember where stuff is. There we go. I'm not grabbing the Playboy. Yes, I just said Playboy because there is also there is a category for Mafia 3 that says all Playboy %, which means you go around the map collecting all the Playboy magazines. Just to put it out there, there is actually a category for that. And it has to do a lot of, you have to do some map glitching to get some of the magazines, funny enough. There we go. Oh, no, wrong way. There we go. Now we're blowing up a construction train, which is like 25k. Yeah. We are literally destroying jobs right now. Everybody with a job is just fired. There's no construction yard left. There we go. But it's the 60s or 70s, so it's less of an issue, I guess. Cops don't even care technically in this game because you just blew up an entire crane in like a downtown area and no cops show up. Like nobody shows up to check to see what's happening. No. Like nobody cares. So yeah, it's pretty interesting to think like, oh, like nobody cares about a crane just blowing up in downtown area. Alright, so this is for blackmail, to start blackmail.
Et je sais où elles sont. Je sais aussi que Frankie garde un récapitulatif de toutes ses opérations pour les faire chanter.
Je vais voir si je peux persuader un
I
détective
wish.
de révéler l'emplacement de votre corbeau.
There are some conversations that are very long.
Bernard s'est entouré d'hommes aussi discrets que lui. Il faudra trouver un moyen de les faire parler.
Come on. Alright. So we're having to do 2 more spots for construction. We're not done yet with construction, but we can grab them along the route of blackmail. Which is pretty nice. There we go. There you go. Like I said, this game is pretty routed. There's a pretty good route of how to get every district the fastest way possible. There is a little bit of an improvement, of course, as always, but yeah. Distribution will always be the same. Turf distribution will always be the same. Going that way.
Il s'est fait tirer dessus.
Thank you. Sometimes my aim isn't as great. Sometimes my aim is not as good as I sort of hope. But, yeah. Oh, wrong way. Alright. Get out. Shoot.
Saloperie de balance. Tu sais qu'on... Putain, on va t'écharper. On a un problème.
Yeah, we turn off aim assist off because if you turn it on and you use mouse, it sort of screws up your mouse input, or it has like weird effect on your mouse. That's why you turn it off. You don't keep it on because it actually screws up your mouse input more than anything else. Alright, so last guy. Damn it. I don't have grenades, which is kind of a shame, but it's okay. There we go. Alright, last thing for construction.
Je l'ai trouvé. Souris, connard. Trouvé. Venez. Appelez les collègues. Coup de feu. Je vais pas me laisser faire. Attention.
Where's the guy? Thank you. Right. And that's it. That's construction. And now we can finish up blackmail. Yeah, this neighborhood pretty much done. We only have to do 1 extra sighting. So yeah, this is the thing that I was talking about with map knowledge. So this doesn't show up on the map, but you have to know these graffiti things. They are spots where you can find damage or money. And yeah, you sort of just have to remember these spots on the map. And yeah. We literally needed to grab that extra $1,000 just to finish up the map. Yes. And now we're gonna have to clear out this entire building. So this is... You're gonna see the entire bathhouse. It's pretty cool. This building is pretty fancy. It's a pretty fancy building. And there is something going on in one room. I might be able to show you guys just a preview. It's in this room. It's happening in this room. I can show you guys a little bit. I won't show off too much. Trying not to get ban cancelled. So yeah, these two men are having a good time. Didn't want to show you too much, but yeah, those two men are having a great time in that bathhouse room. Not showing more than that. Not showing off more, but they just have a great time together. There we go. I'm gonna skip the body armor, don't really need it. So yeah, and that's it. That's the entire building. We don't have to kill those last 3 guys. So yeah, there we go. Also, Lincoln is supposed to be like a Vietnam vet. But his running, he can run for like 10 seconds and then he's tired. So, I don't know about the army in the 60s, 70s, but holy shit, Lincoln, you have the worst condition ever. Not gonna lie. Here we go. Right, so I'm gonna stand here. And there we go. So yeah. Those are those two. We killed the boss. And there's one more spot. There's money here. Another 1,000. And that's finishing off the bathhouse. That's it. And I just need to wait a little bit. There you go. And that's it. And now we can go in and finish off construction and blackmail. So this blackmail is a little bit more like, oh, where was money? Where are money spots and where do we go? What are we passing during the run? And yeah, that makes blackmail a lot easier. Because it doesn't show anything on the map. So for people that have played this casually and are like, downtown was a lot more annoying. It is true. It is a lot more annoying if you don't know the spots. Alright. And now we're gonna... yeah, take off construction and blackmail, and then we can do this neighborhood. But yeah, this neighborhood is actually one of the more fun missions, if I'm honest. I think the final mission of this one is pretty decent. We're having to go inside the tallest building, the big hotel. Alright. Can you reload? Oh my god, he still hasn't reload. Come on, reload, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. And there we go. Alright.
Tony va vouloir me faire la peau. Tu t'inquiètes pour le mauvais bougre, Jimmy.
And that's construction done. And this is the... So yeah, the reason we're giving this to Burke is because he has a nice upgrade for our car. So we're giving this to Burke because he gives us an improved what's it called? Drivetrain. So it speeds up all of our cars and it's instantly fitted in. After we finish downtown, we also unlock the abilities that Cassandra and Burke would give, or Cassandra and Vito would give, but you have to buy them. So yeah, that's sort of the reason why the game is like, oh, you can choose. You can choose who you give the turf to, and then you get like the upgrade. But you can also buy it later. But yeah, the drivetrain is a pretty good boost for this car. I won't lie. Because it actually speeds up the car a decent amount, if I'm honest.
C'est chaud pour ce pauvre Frankie, cette histoire dans les bains. Désolé, mauvais jeu de mots. En tout cas, Tony DeRazio a du mal à contrôler les politicards de la ville à cause de vous. Et c'est pour ça qu'il a ordonné à Frankie de garder un œil sur les impériales. Dans ce genre de situation, le moindre faux pas est mortel. Comment vous allez gérer Frankie?
La balle est dans son camp.
Eh, je pourrais vous filer le train? J'ai ma caméra dans la voiture.
Si vous voulez remuer un peu plus de merde, prenez sur votre temps libre. J'ai mieux à faire que de trimballer un fouille-merde partout en ville.
Ça va,
This
j'ai
is
compris.
Lincoln's French
On se voit plus
voice.
tard. Si vous tuez Bernard, prévenez-moi, d'accord?
Also, remember this guy. We're gonna see him again in the last territory. You're gonna see him again. The journalist. You get to see him again for like the one business that everybody goes insane about. So yeah, blackmail is a good one. And this is the Colonel that I was talking about. This is the KFC Colonel we're gonna see. Anybody who remembers the Colonel, how he looks, you're gonna see him right now. I always call him that. You'll see why. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, I'm using the silent pistol a lot, just because it's so overpowered. It is very overpowered when it comes to like the AI.
Hey, hey, par ici.
Ah fuck. Ah, that made a mistake. Alright, well. That's okay. Alright, here's the Colonel. There you go. Oh, come on. There you go. Here's the Colonel. Dude in the white suit. The only thing he's missing is like the white hair, but the mustache and everything. I call him the Colonel. Alright, and then we have Burke again. And that's it. And that's blackmail. And now we can go after the boss of this neighborhood. Just pretty... This is the fun mission. Thank you. Tony DeRazio. Alright, so this mission has two ways. Technically, you can either steal Dominic's car or you run and gun inside. But yeah, grabbing Tony's car and going through the garage is a lot faster than just running in and shooting. So yeah. There we go. Which main Mafia character is your favorite? Vito, still. Or Joe. Joe is also a great guy. Vito and Joe are classics, I guess. And if I have to choose outside of them, I don't know. From the, for some reason, from the old country, one guy from the old country that I kind of liked was the old man. I forgot his name, but you have this old dude who is very harsh against everybody. Basically, he hates everybody in life. But that's a fun character. If I have to pick anybody outside of that. Alright, there we go. So yeah, as you can see, it's way easier to just go in quiet. Even as a speedrun, it's nice to go in quiet. Yeah. Here we go. I'm gonna grab some extra health because I don't like this part. Getting inside is more of the scary part.
Ok, voilà le truc, monsieur le député. Quand monsieur Desradios a offert sa très généreuse contribution à votre campagne, qu'est-ce que tu dis de là?
Alright, let's see how well the AI works today. And instant combat, okay. Alright. Okay, so this is still where I'm always struggling. Okay, that guy's not showing up. That's okay. Thank you. That's this last guy. Ah, should press the E. Tino, that's... Right. There we go. This is cool. He just fires a rocket launcher. Yeah, no worries though, Vito. Alright, there you go. No worries, Tony. Tony just shoots a rocket. There we go. Alright, we have ammo. And that's Tony. Tony is done. That was Tony. And now, remember, I started talking about Vito's gang members. So we're gonna use them for this section. So I killed a lot of them. And now Vito's men are gonna finish this. I'm using the marker to get rid of the cops, and I use this car to get out. So, there you go. So yeah, that was the guy that was kicked. Tony was kicked outside of the building on top of this car, and we're using this car to get out of here. So yeah, we used two abilities there. And there you go. And that's Kill Tony. And that's that neighborhood done with. That's downtown.
Allez, allez, on y va.
I don't know which mini lockpicking. Do you mean the lockpicking minigame from Mafia 2? Because I remember the lockpicking minigame from Mafia 2. I don't remember it from Mafia. Another Mafia game.
Et maintenant que j'y pense, vu que mes gars ont déjà la main sur les trafics, ça serait trop bête qu'on s'incruste pas.
Adelray, les gens commencent à se demander ce qui se passe. Il est temps de leur montrer qu'on est plus fort quand on travaille ensemble.
So yeah, it's already starting.
Y a pas de raison que ça change.
Who wants a lockpicking minigame?
Pas de méga pour contrôler un quartier.
If there's any lockpicking minigame that I can think of that I kinda think is okay, is the one from what's it called? Splinter Cell. That's the only lockpicking minigame that I can think of that is kinda decent. From Splinter Cell. I don't know if anybody remembers that from that game, but that's a pretty interesting lockpick. Alright.
J'arrive. Tiens bon.
Only 5 minutes. Sick. And it's still slow. Alright, so we're buying some stuff. Finally can buy grenades. We can finally buy all the things that I want. And I can also buy health upgrades. There you go. Alright, so we now have bought all the health upgrades, so we can now bring 6 syringes with us. Which is good, but we're not going there instantly. We're gonna go here. So, these are the two businesses we're gonna start with. These are for Cassandra. We're gonna do black market and gambling, which are the only two businesses that Cassandra is gonna get. Because everything else is for Vito, of course. We have to give Vito the most. But we're not gonna give Cassandra the final 2 immediately. Because there is a routing thing that we have to do. So we're gonna attack these 2 businesses. And we're gonna leave the final mission open. And there's a reason behind that. Because the final mission is kill, I think, Uncle Lou or Alvarez. No. It's the other one. Never mind. It's the gym. It's the gym. So yeah. Don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna talk with this guy.
Ah, ok. Alors, qu'est-ce qui te lie à l'organisation de Marcano?
So yeah, this is the black market, also one that's pretty routed, pretty much routed the entire thing. The only thing that's left is gambling. Last time I had a weird glitch happening during this part. Let's see if it happens again. It was a very interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But this was interesting. It was an interesting glitch what happened during this part. Alright. Stop talking. Stop talking, please. So, really nice thing. There's a thing behind here, but this is where my glitch happened last time. So, we'll see how great this game is. If it does it again. There we go. So yeah, what happened? Oh, it happens again. Okay, sick. Okay. Okay, I got him. Okay. I think I saved it. I think. Maybe. Yep. Okay, it's saved. It's saved. Okay. So this shit happens in this alley for some reason, but for some reason this random enemy can push you out of this animation and just let everybody fight. But last time I was so stuck that the knife animation, that I got stuck in the knife animation, but I was shot dead because I couldn't kill this guy. Didn't happen this time, so that's good. But still. Okay. I don't see the last guy. It's okay. Right, there you go. Do. Okay. Now this is another pretty nice, clean, easy business grind. It sounds like a lot, 50k, but when you actually routed the damage, it's not too bad. Oh. Go. I knew they were there. Wait, where is he? Okay. Just taking him out, just to be safe. And there you go. Alright, that's all the damage. Yeah. Every box is like 3,000, so it's very easy to take out black market. Gambling is a little bit different. Gambling is a little bit different because they expect way more from you. But it shouldn't be too difficult. There you go. Oh.
On se connaît? Tiens. Sweet Danny Little.
Sweet Danny.
Tu suis la boxe? Un peu. Un ami à mon vieux était complètement fan. Il disait que t'en avais sous le pied. T'as bientôt un combat pour le titre?
Ouais. Et c'est un peu pour ça que je viens de trouver. Il y a ce type là, Double Beat Peralta, un des sbires de Marcano qui dirige un guichet de Paris au Wilcox Saloon. Il est venu me trouver à l'entraînement en me disant qu'il pouvait m'allonger dans la 5e. Sinon, et t'as dit quoi?
I used to use gambling was a long drive because there is a thing in the bayou which is like a save somebody. You have to save a guy. But think in Faith, I think you discovered that there is like 2 spots on the map very close to each other that have like 2 targets and a lot of cash on the ground. But the game doesn't show you that until you actually save him, but they are there, so you can insta-kill them without even the game telling you that they're there. Which is another thing this game loves to do, by not showing you. So yeah, there's one of the bosses, one of the lieutenants is here. So we drive in towards this, we drive backwards. Where is he? There you go. I don't see the last guy. Thank you. Nice. Alright. So. What year is this game? The 60s or the 70s? One of the two. I am not 100% sure. I think it's the 60s or 70s, something around that. I think Mafia 2 finishes around 1951, so I think it's 60s. I think it's the 60s. The swinging 60s.
Je peux te dire où. On se reverra. Ou pas. Chope-le par l'autre côté. Nom de Dieu.
There we go. Alright. And we're going there. So yeah, the game now wants you to save a boxer or somebody. But we're not gonna save him. He can save himself. He can save himself, sort of. Ugh. That's scary. Gonna... This one's also pretty...
Un problème. Me faut un couvert.
Voici comment tu vas crever. Je vais t'arracher à la vie. Hey, un deuxième trou. Ouais.
God damn it.
On va
Okay. Can I... Actually... Can people die? Thank you. Alright, I used a lot of medkits for this. I used way too many medkits for this, but it's okay. Yeah, bullet time saves you a lot in this game. Bullet time is very powerful, as you can see. Yeah, these two spots on the map, game doesn't show you it, but there are targets right here. This is the dice alley, so what we do is boom, 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 boom. And there's another guy right there. Don't ask me why, but there are two guys in this neighborhood that, or in this alley, two targets that you need to kill. And yeah, it's very easy, and it instantly drops a lot of money. So yeah, it's a very good alley to know, and it's not on the map. Loading money piles, yeah. That's just the game. That's just this game. So yeah, now we only have to kill one more boss, and that's it. And that's literally across from our conversation, so. There we go.
Saignez-moi ce connard! Regardez-moi bien parce qu'on a un tireur. Ah, et là, connard!
Ow. Thank you. And here we go. Yeah, the sniper rifle point blank is just something that it is basically because it's the strongest weapon, that's why we use it. But yeah. Who doesn't use a sniper rifle like that, right? If anything, I would love to be able to use a different weapon, but any other weapon isn't worth it, like the sniper rifle is. It isn't worth using any other weapon. And we use the silent pistol so much. Bakery. There you go. Get some ammo.
Je tiens, par ici.
Compte à rebours.
Un de plus pour lui. Je vais tout désinguer.
2 millions de capsules, cet enfoiré.
And there you go.
Je le savais. Je le savais. Je peux pas le croire. Ça aidera peut-être.
Bunk. Alright, and now we're gonna give this to Cassandra, who gives us an MP5 for this neighborhood. It's that's a pretty decent weapon, the MP5. But yeah, again, because the sniper rifle is just so much better, we don't use it at all. It's a shame, but yeah, if you, by the way, if anybody ever thinking of, if you never played this game, because we're playing this without the DLCs and everything, we don't get the gifted weapons that are in the game and gift cards and everything. So this is basically the standard version of Mafia 3. We don't play this with any DLCs right now. If you play this with the DLCs, you're gonna get a lot of free weapons. So you're gonna get some free silent pistols, some very decent cars for the beginning. So that makes the game a little bit more interesting because you also already have like a good arsenal. And if you play it like this, you basically you shoot yourself in the foot because you have less equipment. But it's the more fair one for people. If you don't have the DLCs, then yeah, you don't have them. But that's the nice thing about this. Some of the extra content they didn't add only for the DLCs, so that was free content. And some of the DLCs added some extra stuff. Like there's a extra a gadget, I think it's called, a gadget that's only from one DLC, but you have to finish the entire DLC to have it. And it's called a sniper support, which is you literally have a guy that can snipe anybody for you if you have the tool. It's pretty powerful. And we did it again. Nice. There we go. Alright, this walkway is actually the scariest part because there are 3 guys with shotguns and I actually did not kill the last guy behind me, but it's okay. I do love that once you killed the boss, they're all just walking out like, we tried. We did our best. We tried to kill him. We couldn't do it. He killed our boss. We're out. I love that. I love that they do that. That's one fun thing. Alright. Now, we're gonna go after the next territory. Or the last territory, technically. This is the last grindy neighborhood that we have to do. So, get ready for the last neighborhood, which is finally coming in. But there's still enough missions, so don't worry. Don't worry. Yeah, this game, there's a bit of an optimization issue though. This game has some issues with optimization though. I won't lie. Some. Yeah, I'm trying to play it cool, but there are some issues. Most of it has to do with AI and placements. Hey, that's modern gaming. That's modern gaming. Alright.
Vous, Big Jim?
Inspecteur
Détective.
Très bien, inspecteur. Vous avez des problèmes avec Marcano et son trafic dans le quartier français?
C'est toute la ville qui a un problème. Doc Gaston, un de ses hommes, est une saloperie de la pire espèce qui remplit les rues de sa merde.
Ce Doc Gaston, d'où est-ce qu'il opère?
Tu crois pas qu'il aurait les menottes au poignet si je le savais? C'est le plus gros trafiquant de la ville et personne n'a d'infos.
Le nom de Sal Marcano fait souvent cet effet-là, oui.
Sal Marcano, mes couilles. Au mieux, je sais qu'un
This is
fournisseur
another.
de Gaston
This
a rendez-vous
drugs
avec un
is
de ses
pretty
hommes en
short.
ville.
There's another cool thing that we can do. Some people might know another way to do drugs. Casually, there's a pretty fun exploit you can use for this. Learning French. You can. There's a bug in this part that they never fixed. So there is a spot for drugs that lets you grab money over and over if you just reload. Or no, you don't even have to reload, you just walk away and you come back and money has respawned. So yeah, There's a pretty funny exploit you can use if you're ever in a money issue and you're playing this and you haven't done this area yet.
Quelqu'un veut se battre, les gars. On a besoin d'un médecin. Faites avoir, enfoiré. Allez lui chercher un médecin. Dans la main.
There we go.
Fait que retarder l'inévitable.
And there we go. That's the entire group of men. And yeah, as you can see, silent pistols very powerful because it doesn't. This is like the one area where cops spawn very quickly in this area. Cops react very fast. I need to do that one. Because this is the most expensive neighborhood. There are cops basically at each corner. There's a cop car. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening. There we go. There we go.
On a de la marchandise qui arrive par bateau. Je te dirai où.
Ça a bien aidé. Merci.
Merci. There we go. Also very happy no cops has spawned. Alright, and now the last thing that is not on the map. So yeah, there's this spot not on the map again, but it is already spawned in, so we're just gonna jump in here. My aim, if only if my aim was better. I don't know where they are. There you go. Alright, and that's drugs done. So yeah. There you go. That's all drugs. So yeah, drugs is really short, as you can see. There is not that much to do. Yeah, yeah. If there wasn't the officers and stuff, yeah, it would be a lot longer. Yeah. Although I kind of wish you only had the introduction of a neighborhood and not having to talk to this guy. That would also save a lot of time. But yeah.
Maintenant que ce connard de hippie de Gaston s'est montré, tu vas t'en occuper.
But before we are confronting drugs man, we are gonna talk to the last businessman. We're gonna talk to the last businessman. So, we're going left here. Alright. There should be an ability to call this guy through a phone booth. Which one?
C'est à peine si j'arrive à suivre le rythme.
Vous avez du neuf?
Oui, sur les putes.
So yeah, you remember this guy. This guy's the same. This is the same guy from downtown, and we're now going after the sex business. Which, yeah. You guys will see Ronald McDonald. You guys see Ronald McDonald. Alright, there are like two characters that I just remember. You have KFC and you have Ronald McDonald in the game. And I'll say when we'll see him. we're only missing the Burger King guy. Alright. I need some help though. I definitely need some help. There we go. And that's all full. Alright, cool. That's it. Hey, nice. He took my door. He took my door. That's fine. Alright, so the drugs is gonna be ours. To be honest, I don't like this this business. It's a terrible business to get into. There we go. So, but we're going to try and go stealth. Using stealth is the best answer for this. Here we go. Right, the searching. Right, this is good. The reason you want to have combat as late as possible for this part. Oh my god. Nice. All right. Thank you. All right.
Espèce de taré.
This guy is just weird. This guy is just weird. So yeah, that's drugs. Drugs is ours, and we're gonna give this to Vito as well. Like I said, this is the last neighborhood, and Vito gives us superchargers for our car. So those are two very good upgrades for our car. So now we have a faster drivetrain and a supercharger. And yeah, that's basically all the car upgrades that we needed. And now we gotta go for the last business. So there we go. Parking my car. There you go. Any phone booth? Ah, yeah. Yeah. Any phone booth should... They should have done that, yeah, true. There we go. Also, a nice thing about this game is every pistol, every sniper rifle type drops ammo for your weapon. So you're not sort of forced to grab ammo from like one weapon. So you do get ammo for your pistol and sniper rifle whenever you just have the weapon around you, which is kind of nice, I would say. There we go. You. Thank you. Oh, nice. That's one of the glitches. That's one of the glitches. Okay. And now we're going to the next. Yeah, this last business is a lot of money, by the way. This is 100,000. Which is a lot of damage for this neighborhood. But luckily there's a fast way to clean up this neighborhood. Yeah, we're going in there. Snipe. And there you go. That's one of the boss. Alright, and now we're gonna go for the VIPs. And we're gonna see Ronald McDonald. For anybody who's wondering when is Ronald showing up, he's coming now.
demande où il a dégoté ça. Tirez-vous de là.
Oh
J'exige des excuses. Ils nous plombent tous, putain.
If I remember correctly, he's downstairs.
Appelez Alec. Je me mets à couvert.
Alright, this is guy number 1. Alright, well. Don't need to be stealth anymore. That's number 2.
On va à couvert. C'est l'autre connard. On y va.
On peut pas tous nous tuer.
And there's Ronald. And that was Ronald McDonald. For some reason he has white paint and a red afro. I don't know why. Just don't worry about it.
On dirait que les
So, yeah.
affaires d'Irek Harry est un poil agité. Ses clients ont du mal à prendre leurs pieds quand on leur tire dessus, il paraît.
Il est de retour au bordel?
Ils préfèrent appeler ça Beau Jardin. Le même nom que le fleuriste d'à côté. Bref, oui, il est là. Pour le coup,
Yeah, there are a couple of different people, yeah. He's one of the VIPs from that area. I don't know why. Alright, call our car. I'm gonna get some ammo. Could get some ammo. Need some ammo and... Yeah, I can't do anything else. Okay. Don't have the other stuff unlocked. There we go. Yeah, not normal VIPs. Yeah. Definitely no normal. No! Don't want this pistol.
Il s'est pas montré, je suppose. T'as pas l'air d'être un policier, fiston.
Devait être un chat. Putain, tu viens de buter quelqu'un.
Les armes, ce n'est pas un problème. Tu vérifies. Ce connard va pas bien.
Là. Allez voir si
Chope-le par l'autre côté.
Foiré.
And there you go.
Hé, du calme, je veux pas d'ennui.
Des emmerdes? Y a pas d'emmerde.
And that's it. That was sex. Sex racket secured. And that goes to Vito as well. And with that, all the businesses has been secured. At least for the business that we want. So yeah, the two neighborhoods that we are skipping is Barclay Mills and Frisco Fields. So those are four grind businesses that we don't have to do, which is very nice. We don't have to do 4 businesses because we can literally skip them with a very simple glitch. It's a very simple thing. You've guys seen it a couple of times already. I've done this multiple times already. It's the laziest kind of thing you've ever seen. Alright. But before we do that, we have to kill a judge. This judge is in Marcano's business. He protects him or something like that. I don't know. So what we do, we get on top here, we wait, and we shoot. That's it. 360 no scope. I'm not gonna do the 360 no scope. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the guy that we had to kill. I need to go that way. There we go. And that's it. That's kill the judge. That was the mission. Alright. So, we're now, before we are starting the Uncle Lou mission, which probably most people know this mission because this is the mission, this is the one mission that the Hangar 13 used as the promotion. This is the one mission that was used all over the promotional material and stuff. This was the mission they showed off. Because I guess this was the mission that had like the nicest setup and everything, so yeah. There we go. So we first talked to Donovan, who told us where to find a guy, but we're not gonna save that guy. We're first gonna do Uncle Lou, because Uncle Lou finishes off in the bayou, which is close to the guy we're gonna save. So we're first gonna do, and now we're close to Uncle Lou, so yeah. It's all business and clean driving now. And I have enough ammo. Alright. I have to check for a second. Ah, okay, wait. Don't do that, game. Don't do that. Yeah, this is the one mission for me that is scary but also fun. Yeah, this is not suspicious at all. So yeah, what we can do, we can literally get out. You don't have to take Donovan's van. For people that are wondering, no you don't. You can take your own car. We don't use slow as delivery vans.
Isolé et tué. La spécialité de Lincoln Clay.
We don't want that.
C'est quoi le problème?
T'aimes pas les bateaux?
Je dis pas que j'aime pas, mais je dis pas que j'aime non plus.
Faut que tu surmontes ça. Combien de patrouilles fluviales tu t'es déjà tapé? Dans les 40, 45?
52. Mais c'est pas le problème. Tu sais pas ce que ça fait de monter sur un bateau, sachant très bien qu'il va finir par couler. On s'en lasse.
Bon, écoute. Tu fais péter le déversoir à charbon. Le bateau est touché, tu grimpes à bord et tu liquides l'eau et ça clique. Bordel, mais fais gaffe!
There we go. And Donovan is still in my car. There we go. Up. And there we go. Tommy Angelo. This was before I knew Mafia 1 was... Yeah. If you know Mafia 1's ending, then you're like, don't think Tommy Angelo is gonna come back. So yeah, what we're doing here is planting some explosions, some explosives, and then we're gonna wait for a nice big boat. Those guys are just fishing. We're gonna keep them, we're gonna leave them alive. They don't need to die. They don't need to die. They're just having a casual fishing day, so that's okay. There you go. There we go, and that's the boat we just blew up. So I don't think you can call Lincoln innocent at any point in this game. All of these people are literally getting eaten by crocodiles now. Like that. People are literally getting eaten by crocodiles. Alright. Grabbing body armor. Gators. Some gator. Okay. My aim is terrible. Leave me alone, please leave me alone. Okay, this is not bad. It's okay. Okay. Alright, that guy's... There we go. So yeah, this is basically the more annoying part. The boat just going back and forwards every single time. Just because you can't get too close to what's the guy's name? Uncle Lou. The game doesn't want you to get too close, so. Alright, there we go. Come on. There we go. So yeah, we threw 3 grenades to kill them, so they don't screw with us, and now I can just open up the door, and that's it. Now this is a fun one. So yeah, you're supposed to sneak behind him. You're not supposed to stand like this. So, there you go. You're not supposed to stand or just walk behind him. But because this is all, like, it's all set. Like, you can't die in that part. Or at least I've never died in it. So you can literally just walk behind him and just... If you just take cover, you can just literally just run up to him. And he's like the dumbest guy ever. So yeah, that's... It's a very nice way of just grabbing Uncle Luke quicker. So yeah, this is where we're gonna start, I don't know, I call it duping Uncle Lou territory. So yeah, this is where we're gonna give an extra territory to Vito, and it's very easy to do this glitch. It is very easy, so here you go. So as you can see, they're all getting a little bit annoyed. Cassandra's like, I want neighborhoods as well, but she isn't pissed off yet. She's not in the pissed off mode. So yeah, we're gonna give this to Vito, and then we're reloading checkpoint. We're reloading the checkpoint. So the game is like, okay, you skipped the conversation. And now, look at this, reloading checkpoint again. Then we're load checkpoint, which lets the game think we are back in the sit down. So the game now thinks we are at the point where we're gonna give away the neighborhood. So we're gonna give, I forgot the name, Uncle Lou's neighborhood. We're gonna give it again to Vito, and the game thinks we're giving a new district to Vito. Except we're not. We're literally giving him the same district twice, but Vito doesn't see the difference, I guess. So yeah, the game now thinks we double the amounts of districts, but we don't. Yeah, Cassandra is now getting a little bit pissed. Yeah, we're literally just making them unhappy. Yeah. And Burke is like, okay. And the reason Burke is okay is because we already had a sit down where we gave one of the neighborhoods to Burke. So Burke is like, nah, I don't like it, but he's okay with it. So now this only works for Uncle Lou. No, this works for pretty much all the districts, but this is best to do with Burke or with this neighborhood. I don't need this. What am I doing? There you go. All right. So I have all the things that I need.
Merci.
Because of the reloading checkpoint and doing the sit down twice, audio is very low. The audio is very low. That's because of the double sit down. Don't worry. I will fix this in a second after we've saved Alvarez. So, yeah, audio is very low now. But yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing that happens with this. Could you definitely give every district to each them by duping? Yes and no, because the game sort of keeps track of how many territories there are. So there are 6 territories in total. And I've tried to go and just dupe the same over and over, but that's not possible. So the game does keep track on where and which one you are giving away. So yeah, it's not really possible to do just one neighborhood and just do that over and over. Otherwise, this run could have been even shorter. Alright. Alright. So, we are saving Alvarez. Alright, now we're gonna get the hit squad. Vito's hit squad. Which is a lot stronger now. We do need to help them a bit, otherwise they will die. Alright, so there you go. We helped the hit squad. There you go. And now we're just getting it out of here. So yeah, this is another reason why helping Vito is most useful. And he has like the best upgrades, theoretically. He has like the best upgrades and the best things you want. Okay, that's not great. That's something you don't want to do. You don't want to crash your car into a... Oh, nice. Thank you, game. Oh, why do they always hit all your tires? Oh, that's so annoying when they do that. It's so annoying when they hit both of your rear tires. Alright, and the reason we're doing this is so I can do the jump, and then it usually, but because I was very slow. Please. Please lose them. Searching. Come on. There you go. Alright, now I can reload. There you go. Now we can reload the checkpoint and be back. So yeah, sound is now normal as well. So yeah, sound is good. We can now hear them talking again. Also, for the people that are still awake and haven't fallen asleep yet during this run, we've set the game in French, but this guy that we're helping isn't French. So you're gonna hear Spanish from him. Also, I should be driving this way. This is faster. This guy talks Spanish, so you're gonna hear some Spanish in between. Okay. Yeah, these bushes are sturdy. Very sturdy. Comparing it to GTA 5, yeah. Slow-mo. this car is now also a lot faster than how we got it. And that's all because of the upgrades from Vito. So yeah, it is a little bit more like a tricky car now, but it's okay. And yeah, for the base game, this is basically the fastest car you can get for now. Come on. Oh. There we go. And here we go, the boxing gym. This is the one mission I am the worst at, but we are gonna do a fun glitch in this mission. If I'm good and don't die. If I die, I'll try twice. If I die too many times, I'll skip it. It really depends on how it goes. Well, I'll try to do the glitch. Most of the glitching is literally at the end of the game. So yeah, there we go. And this one is called the boxing gym. Yeah, this is all for the final sit down. So this is all for giving Cassandra her final territory. So as we did this neighborhood some time ago, we did this one before we got drugs and sex, if you remember. We did black market and gambling some time ago, but we didn't finish it. And there was a reason, but I kind of forgot because it's been some time since I. But there is a reason why we are waiting with the gym as the final one. I don't remember, so please do not ask me why we're doing it. But there is a reason in the route that you have to do this one as the end. I think I do remember the reason. This game is built on like a attack structure. So you have 3 lieutenants. So you have Barclay Mills, you have a Tickfall Harbor and Downtown, which are the lowest bosses. And then you have 3 other bosses, Uncle Lou, this guy, and Olivia, who are like the high tier bosses. And yeah, you need to have done 2 out of 3 neighborhoods, was it? 2 out of 3 lieutenants or bosses, underbosses. That was the reason also why we have to do 4 neighborhoods, by the way.
Ouais. Et toi, tu lui dégotes des combattants noirs. Oui. Tant mieux, parce que je veux y entrer. Hein? Pourquoi? Si je voulais que tu saches.
The game has a check in the background where it checks how many neighborhoods you have done. And the duping is just there, so it actually thinks like you did all of the neighborhoods. It's something has to do like that, but yeah, I kind of forgot the entire thing.
Qu'est-ce que je disais? J'ai déjà payé une centaine de fois.
Another sick thing about the PC port. This mission is bugged.
Fais ton choix. Il est temps d'en faire un autre.
Et je fais ça.
On remet les compteurs à zéro. Tu peux aller et venir attaquer.
This game has an this mission has an issue on the PC port at least. If you run this game on higher than 60 FPS, this mission is bugged. So what I do, I go into the menu, limit it to 30. And it's only for this part, by the way. We don't have to do the entire mission in 30, but yeah, we have to do this in 30. So you open up this door, it fades to black, and then it pushes you inside. But if you play this game in more than 60 FPS, this guy, the guy that we brought with us, is behind the door, and this guy doesn't like frisk you. So we have to put the game in 30 FPS and get through this area, and then we can put it back into 60 FPS. But yeah, it is there you go. Now I can put it back into 60 FPS. So, but yeah, this is the only thing you have to do in the game. And we use the in-game FPS thing and not outside, because there is literally in-game, so we don't have an outside like FPS like River Tuner or anything in the back.
Ça va. Faut que je me tape les formalités, genre donner ton nom et le reste. Toi, tu vas te préparer.
Qui tu nous amènes ce soir, Alcy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Balèze, mais je parie quand même sur le brûleur. Il faut que je te demande un truc, Alcy.
Quoi?
Vous adorez vous foutre sur la gueule, hein?
Alright. Now we're gonna do some boxing.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe si on se fait choper?
Sûrement ce que t'as en tête.
We are going to do some boxing, which is fun. It's fun. Also, this mission, this entire mission is pretty broken, if I'm honest. There's another glitch that can happen. We'll see. We'll see if it happens. It could happen. Also, all of these guys don't recognize Lincoln, by the way. These are all cells, man.
Le prochain challenger à défier Nick Beaumont, alias Boom Boom, accuse 100 kilos à la pesée pour 1m82.
This 4 hours almost flew by.
Jackknife Johnson.
Oh fuck! I didn't want to do that. That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't want to. Fuck. Alright, well. I pressed that button on accident. Alright, so. There we go. And that's the first round to Lincoln.
Nous avons un vainqueur. Dans le coin droit, Jackknife Johnson.
Round 1 to Lincoln. That's round 1. We have to do 2 more rounds.
Applaudissez Bobby Ledoux, alias le Beautiful Brawler.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Alright, let's see if the game glitches. This entire mission glitches out when it's in 60 FPS. Oh, nice. He's not there. Okay. Maybe next round. And there we go. Boonk. See, I love how Lincoln can just grab people and just pull them up and just body smash them. There we go. And the last one. Champion. Right, so this guy, LC, can sometimes get stuck and he's just right in front of you. It can happen. It's not a big glitch, but it can happen. He's not now. Oh, nice. Oh, come on. Can you? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, that sometimes doesn't help the grabbing and smashing them. It doesn't always help. That's okay. Yeah, and the reason that we're insulting and not hyping up the crowd is because insulting is faster than hyping up crowd. So that's why we are showing everybody the middle finger. Literally because it's faster. So yeah. But they finally figured out that this is Lincoln. They finally figured it out. So yeah. But then again, I'm glad they're blind, so we're gonna have to do this.
Tu seras encore conscient quand les flammes te crameront les cuisses. Et c'est quand tu crameras que tout d'un coup, t'auras une troublante révélation.
We have to do this. They don't see this, they're all pretty much blind.
Les flammes vont te consumer, tout doucement. La douleur sera extraordinaire.
There we go.
Défonce-le.
Come on. Thank you. Alright.
Tu repartiras. T'es mort, gamin. Mort.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. Alright, this is see if I can do it. Can I? Nice, I can't. Oh my god, come on. Game, please. Oh my god, game, come on. This game is not nice right now. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so there's 2 ways of doing this. I'm gonna do it in 30 FPS because it's easier then. There you go. Alright, there you go. So yeah, that's glitching through the wall. This is something you can only do when you carry a body. So give me 1 second. I have to glitch through the wall again. Come on, game. Thank you. And there you go. And that's it. We glitch through the wall and we can put it back into 16. There you go. And now I have to walk back to this door. Because if I don't walk back, the game soft locks. So yeah, we have to... walk back. And now the entire gym is on fire. So yeah, that's a nice glitch. And we'll use that again at the end of the game. Alright, so the only reason I don't like this level, and that has nothing to do with the glitch, it's because I can always die in this area. Oh my god, they spotted me. Wow. Sick. Okay, usually I don't have this, where they spotted me. Don't know how they spotted me, but sure. That's okay. You got a speedy car for this. So. Come on, searching. Come on. It's almost fast to just drive out of here. There you go. Alright, and that's the mission. That was the boxing gym. And We are almost. We are getting there. But yeah, this is the longest sit down. This is the last dupe we have to do. So yeah, Cassandra is pissed off. She hates us pretty much. But yeah.
Certaines attentes, ça n'a pas changé de ce côté-là. J'ai comme l'impression que tu penches pour les Haïtiens, mais je préfère te le dire tout net.
She demands that this next turf goes to her.
Je te demande un peu de patience, Cassandra. Je comprends ta position.
She demands it now.
À toi de voir l'importance que tu lui accordes.
And Vito is like, drop her. Just drop her. And Burke is like, nah, let's give her something. That's the thing. But we're gonna give it to Cassandra, because it was the last neighborhood that we got for her. So we are reloading checkpoint. So we're doing the exact same thing. This is not new science. And then we are load the checkpoint. So that means we're reloading into the sit down. And this is the final sit down technically. So usually you have all the neighborhoods, and this is the last one you have to do.
C'est là qu'on va enfin savoir où ça va nous mener, toi et moi.
So yes, she is now.
C'est ta dernière chance de
She don't deserve to die.
entre nous, Lincoln.
Nah, she doesn't.
Ta dernière chance d'assurer un avenir où on puisse bosser ensemble. Alors déjà, donne-moi ce territoire.
Yeah, she is pissed off.
La ville est sous notre contrôle maintenant.
Yeah, this is the difference. Lincoln now says the city is on our control, and this is the last neighborhood. And Vito is still like, you can kill her. Vito is still like, why are they talking French? I am playing the game in French because these talks are very long. So yeah, because this is the final sit down, I cannot reload this one because they have to have this conversation. So we have to listen to this final sit down. We have to listen to it. But yeah. This is literally it. You just have to sit here, listen to them talk, and they're all just happy that they're still alive and friends. But I want to say it again. Vito has most of the territory, so Vito is the man. And Burke and Cassandra have like one neighborhood each.
Ça s'est pas forcément passé comme j'avais prévu. Mais on est vivant et l'argent rentre dans les caisses. Et c'est vrai que je préfère de loin être vivant que de crever dans
But we're not near the end yet. We're not near the end yet. Don't worry. There are still missions. Enough missions coming up. So yeah, that was the sit down.
Je suis à court de tout.
Attends-moi dehors.
Not to deal with Georgian Cell. Yeah, but before we do that, there's one more guy who wants to die. There's one more person in the game that's like, oh, I really want to die by the hands of Lincoln Clay. Oh, crap. I forgot to grab heals. Okay, well, we'll see. I might call the arms dealer again. I don't have any heals, and this last guy that shows up is strong. So yeah, this guy, Sant'Angelo, is like the final guy Cell sends after Lincoln. It's the last hitman that basically shows. Alright. Here we go. Santa Angelo. Saint Angelo. Santa Claus is coming. There we go. Actually, before I drive in there... Arms dealer. The reason I'm doing it is because this next guy is so strong and just never wants to die. Last time he just ran me over, couldn't even do anything against that. So we'll see what he does today. He has like 4 cars and they all come from different directions and they just want to kill you instantly. So let's see where they are. Alright. Please spawn. Yep. He's still alive, by the way. There you go. Alright. Glad. See? That's why you want health and armor and everything, because this guy is incredibly strong for some reason. He's like a Terminator. Alright, and there you go. And now we are going to find out where Cell is, and that's the last mission coming up. Everybody survives a car bomb. Everybody can survive a car bomb, that's what the game says right now. Oh yeah, casino. I remember that scene where they failed the blow up, right? They failed to kill the guy that he was playing as. All right. And there we go. Now we're off towards the what's it called? Casino. Oh, really? Lol. So all we need to do if you want to survive a car bomb hit, you just have a metal plate under your driver's seat. That's all you have to do. All right. I'm not gonna test it out, I'll just install the metal plate. Okay. Ah, I have enough ammo. That's good. Here we go. I have more than enough ammo, luckily, so. Here we go, here we go. Adult diaper would that do? Probably. Diapers would work, probably. Close to PB. Actually, I don't know. I think so. Close to my own. Because my own PB is pretty terrible. But doesn't matter. I don't know what time we are at. Though. I have no idea what the timer is at right now. But I am glad that my internet is keeping up and everything stays alive. If anything, I'm more happy that my internet stays alive, man. Holy shit. I'm more amazed by that. You wanna know how scary it is to... Last time I tried this game, it just my internet just not working the entire weekend.
On a une surprise.
Nice.
Laisse les gars en bas régler ça. C'est pour ça qu'ils sont payés. Je me suis pas fait chier à venir.
Let's see. I'm gonna drop to 30 FPS. Just because it's easier that way. Right, so because I'm getting shot a shit ton right now.
Ces connards te protégeront pas, Georgie. C'est terminé.
Je tire. Je tire.
Qu'est-ce qu'il te faut? Allez, on y va.
Te voilà.
Chaud devant.
T'aimes ça?
Thank you. Oh my god. That guy. He tried. He tried. Woo.
T'arriveras jamais jusqu'à mon vieux.
Come on. Come on. There's a weird spot somewhere around here. I was somewhere around there, but... Come on. Oh my god, where? It was somewhere around here. There's a wall where there's a lot of stuff next to this wall. Fuck. I was there. There's a lot of shit behind this wall, so the reason why it's struggling a little bit is because of that. There you go. That's the reason why it like struggles to push yourself through the wall, but it works. It's okay. And where's Georgie? There you go. Is that... yeah, good question sometimes.
Je sais que tu te crois seul au monde, Lincoln.
Is it?
Mais c'est faux. Tu
Good
seras
question.
jamais seul.
And it's more fun to do it this way, if I'm honest. I like doing it the wall glitch way. If anything, it's pretty fun to do the wall glitch. The fight is just very annoying. So yeah, there you go. Now we are going towards Cell. And luckily, we don't have to do anything with Cell. So yeah. So that's Cell. And we're just walking away. We just walk away. That's Cell. But we're not done yet. We're still having... Still have to do some stuff. So yeah, Cell's dead. City should be ours, but not yet. Not yet. So, yeah, usually you would see Leo. Leo is supposed to be there, but before we do that, we reload checkpoint. Because we have to do more driving. The game was like, nah, you have to do a little bit more driving. So yeah, we reload checkpoint, which because it tries to drop you off at the closest thing that you own. It's gonna drop us off at the moonshine business that we have with a very good car. which puts us closer to where we have to be. It's just a normal drive to decision time. So yeah, and there are 2 decisions in the game. One decision is leave town, never come back, don't be a mafioso, and the other choice is go to the house and talk with your friends about how you're gonna own the city. And because we are done with the mobster life and it's quicker, technically it's just quicker, we are gonna walk away and never do anything with Mafia again. So there we go. Take the throne or leave town. We are gonna leave town, and that's also when the timer stops. So we're almost there. Just a small drive. I will say when timer is there. Need to do a little drive. Was born ready for this. If only we had the song right now, Born to Be Alive, which is in this game, to be honest. Or Born to Be Wild, is it? Born to Be Wild is actually is the song, but it's actually in the game as well. And okay. Alright. Small drive. When the transition, so it's almost there. It's now. That's it. That's the game. That's the end, and that's almost 4 hours, I think, of of Mafia 3.
Après la disparition de Lincoln, Vito Scaletta a pris le contrôle.
That's almost 4 hours, or close to 4 hours, I think. But yeah, that's a full run of Mafia, and yeah, you have this end credits. You have end credits, that's it. Which gives Vito the entire keys. But yeah, that's it. That's it. That's the entire game.
How dare you go so far underestimate when I'm eating my dinner? How dare you?
I know, I'm sorry.
That's alright, I'll let you off. Great job.
Dinner. Have a good dinner. Yeah, it's been a while.
I'm trying to, but you keep ruining it by going so fast.
Okay. All right. Next time I'll just stay still, stand still.
Yeah, slow down, bro. It's not a race. Come on.
I'll just stand still and just don't play the game for like 5 minutes.
That would be much appreciated.
But yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed it, and I hope a lot of donations came in still for the other games and for everything. So yeah.
You do actually have one that came in while I was eating. We have an anonymous $10 donation. Thank you very much, anonymous.
Let's go.
Sorry, I was eating, and I didn't want to get my hands, greasy hands all over the keyboard to unmute.
That's okay.
Say it, so.
It's okay.
I thought I'd just finish. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on, Raptor. I appreciate you. We finally got a Mafia 3 run in.
Finally,
so very happy about that.
Finally got it in. Finally, nothing happened.
Like a year.
only a year of praying that my internet doesn't die, PC doesn't die. That's all it took.
We had to do it in the end, right?
Yeah,
we had to do it. Yeah.
I had to show that Mafia actually works and isn't just terrible. But
yeah, much appreciate you coming on. Next up, we've got GTA San Andreas NMG with Pape to end off the evening. So if you're an SA enthusiast, we've got some great news for you.
Let's go.
We'll go and get him set up. Thank you very much, Raptor, for coming on. I appreciate you.
Thank you, and thanks again for doing this. And yeah, hopefully next year I'll be back again.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Right, we'll go and set up San Andreas. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Yep. See ya.